Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and Negative 43 TV is live on this Monday, November 4th, 2024. Tyree Sneed is live right now. We're going to jump right on into it. This one is called My Movement is Spreading. If he's talking about smearing bowel movements on the walls, well, maybe, perhaps, just maybe, it is.
All right, I'm sorry. Somebody went by in their car blaring their nonsense, so I try to keep that off of here.
Blaring nonsense. You, all you do is blare nonsense. Enough of that. Let's go.
So I will take every chance to restart and completely do another live over. If that continues to happen, I'm getting tired of it.
Well, it's going to continue to happen, and you'll never get tired of it because it's what's for dinner. It really is. Populist Uprising is here as well. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to have us a fine show on this Monday. And hey, Big OL Pappy's here. You know, the party's sitting a different gear at that point.
It's just something for me I have to deal with because I do this.
Listening to me in the car. Oh, how great. Hey, Joshua Carlton is here too. How is Cassie on this evening?
Sucks. Okay. So, like I said, Christina, I love you. I'm here with you every step of the way. Okay? Because again, that to me is that's real love. Not just to me, that's just what it is, true love. Right? You're not alone in anything. And I love you more than anything, and I'm praying for you. Yes, I'm right here. Okay? Not going anywhere.
At all.
Other than that, like I said, the movement is spreading. What I was saying is I'm a Sigma Alpha male, you know. A lot of people don't understand how things work. I mean, like I said, the top guys in your society, top males. I can't answer your phone call right now, buddy. Matter of fact, actually I can. Hold on.
All right. In the middle of a stream, he's going to go ahead and answer a phone call. I don't know about all that. I mean, it's really entertaining entertainment, isn't it? Oh, my freaking God. At least you're here on Negative 43 TV. What's going on is Christina's sick again. Christina's always sick. Christina's always sick. Whoever the troll or trolls are that are behind Christina, it's an old complaint that I've had. Bad writing, guys. Bad writing. No imagination whatsoever. You can make this clown do any fucking thing you want, and yet you refuse to do it. It tells me that you're wasting all of our time. Okay, speaking of wasting time, let me see if I can't find some place where maybe he's going to actually say something. Well, we're getting some weird shit here. Blank screens, bright screens, white screens, black screens. We're getting everything except the level of entertainment that you deserve. Let's see what we got here. It has been long suspected that it is, in fact, Raleigh Jones. Again, whoever is in charge of this, you're a lousy comedy writer and you would starve. Okay, here we go. Or not. Let's keep moving up here. Okay, I think he may actually be talking now. Let's let it go and see what's going on. Stu is here and Dr. Computer Shop is here. I'm going to put those comments up right this very minute.
People are slow. All right, so kicking back to what I was saying. Christina, I'm here for you. I love you more than anything. You know, and that's crazy, man, because like I said, I even told dude earlier today who I am, what it was. People really don't listen. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about the new generation. They don't hear you. You be talking right to their face, and they don't hear you. So,
oh, they hear you just fine. They think you're out of your fucking mind. My God, this is the broken record part that I was warning about. He's back in Brownsville, and he's just falling back into the same shit. Again, whoever sent him home, finish the job and get this guy a scooter. Personal injuries would make up for some, believe me.
At the end of the day, I mean, if people just can't hear, literally, what can I do for you?
Melbourne Cup, is that sailing or is that soccer? I'm going to guess sailing.
You know, you wouldn't believe how many weirdos there are out here. Like, I'm just being honest, bro. Like, I'm not joking, bro. Y'all want me to tell you what just happened?
And by the way, everybody, it's springtime in Australia. Jealousy is, in fact, an appropriate reaction.
Bro, I just had a guy try to invite me to go to a video store.
Ooh, he just had a guy invite him to go to a video store? What are we talking about one of those places that still have peep shows? Oh, that we are. Yep, Downrange is here. I may have already mentioned that, but he's from Australia too. Kenny B's here. I know I mentioned that before. Ed Middle. I'm having fun tonight. Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, and I'm not even high yet. Oh, this is going to be so good.
Like, what?
Yeah, it is.
Like, nigga, are you crazy? what kind of games are these?
That's no game. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to hit a vape. Why is that so shocking to you, comma? Dumbass. Misty Waters is here. She's not a dumbass. She's quite the intelligent lady.
Oh, for real. Like, nigga, can you not look at me and see that I'm straight as an arrow? Like,
oh, well, and straight as an arrow. Let me just go all the way back on this one. Because I think this is something that we need to make notes of. Tyree being asked to go to a bookstore.
Just had a guy try to invite me to go to a video store.
Oh, nice spot.
Like, what? Like, nigga, are you crazy? what kind of games are these? Oh, for real. Like, nigga, can you not look at me and see that I'm straight as an arrow? Like,
no. We can't see that. We can't see that at all. You're dressed up like Batman, which some people might describe as pretty gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course, as they used to say on Seinfeld. Yeah, that was the show. Cloud Zach 1090 is here. Connie's Krusty Charcuter's here as well.
You can't hear me talk in the way I am. Like, these fools is ridiculous nowadays. They're insane. And that's not the first time, bro.
You did hear the super ultra mega sissy ass high pitched giggling. You did notice that, right?
Like, literally, bro, it's got to be like the fourth one. Like, it's, over years, but bro, it's weird. Some of these fools is weird out here. No, I ain't going to no video store with you. I don't even do that. Literally. I think I had already said that. Like, they don't hear you. Like I said, like, I know that's not my thing, bro. Like, I'm doing this Batman stuff out here. I'm busy. I'm on the phone saying, hey, I got to get back to my live stream, homie. Like, let me be. Yeah. There we go. There's a honk, boy. There's a honk, boy. Love you, boy. They love it. So, yeah, like I said, you're going to have some weird people.
I would say that since you've reemerged in Brownsville, you're probably going to get some nice, fresh laughs out of some people that maybe missed your clown show of insanity the first time around. But like the first time around, they'll get sick of it really, really quickly.
That make you uncomfortable. That's why, give it to themselves. You're going to make yourself look foolish. You know what I mean? Because you should be able to see it. I mean, you should just already know what it is with me. I mean, it's written all over me. It's
again, you're dressed like an 8-year-old going out for trick or treat. But if an 8-year-old dressed like you, they'd get clowned too. That shit ain't normal at any point in time in anybody's life. Marique W is here, and he's appropriate 24/7.
Obvious, Like, tell you one thing, man. I've always loved women. Always. I mean, I've always been girl crazy. So, I mean, that's why it's weird, Like, dude.
For somebody that's girl crazy, you sure are alone an awful lot. Seems that way to me.
I'm the farthest from that, believe me. But like I said, to each his own. All right, so moving on. Yeah, honey, I love you. And like I said, the movement is working. All right, what I'm doing is working, and that's the thing, Sigma Alpha males. The highest guys in your society are going to be guys that can talk.
Sigma Alphas do not exist. Sigma Alphas do not exist. Any Sigma Alpha that you see here on YouTube generally needs to shave their neck. Almost all the time. They're really even wimpier than you are, and they're trying to find a higher class that they can pretend to be. Unfortunately, once again, Sigma Alpha is not an existent thing. It just simply isn't. Marique, I am doing great. As you may have seen over on the community wall, I have applied for monetization. I figured, why not? They came to me, which will probably mean that they'll go ahead and reject me anyway. But they did offer me. Apparently, I stream a lot. When I was on the free plan, I would run out and they'd say, "You've used all your 20 hours. You're special. You're like the top 2%." So maybe it's because I do a lot of business on here. Blue Devil is here. You can read that one for yourself, but I'm going to read it anyway because I've never said this before. Joey is a smegma male. Well put.
So like I said, I've done radio for like over 25 plus years probably now. Okay. Like my friend told me today, I have a gift of words, a gift of talking, gift of gab. I'm aware of this. You know, I am sometimes I'm not. I'm really a humble guy, man. I really don't walk around thinking, yeah, I know how to talk so well.
You're not a hustle guy. You're not a hustle guy. What you are is you're back in Brownsville wearing the same old shit, doing the same old thing. That's it. That's what you are. You're just a madman wandering around dressed like a 7-year-old, if that.
I just am me. So it's other people that notice and pointed out to me. I forget. When he told me that today, I was forgetting. Like, I don't remember I had these gifts, but it was nice to hear, you know. So I mean, that's my other friend. But yeah, I mean, end of the day, like I said.
Okay, what?
As far as the Batman thing, this has to be done.
Uh-huh.
It's just crystal clear. It has to be done. And like I said, I saw some things that concerned me around November 1st and November 2nd. I saw what happened down here. Didn't like it at all. And those people.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I got the offer, to be completely honest about it, because I've been stagnated, one of Tyree's favorite words, but I have, in fact, been stagnated at 574 subscribers for the better part of 2 years. Again, if they noticed anything, they probably just noticed that I stream a bunch. And if they're monetizing channels, they might be helping you out. They're helping themselves more.
They showed absolutely no remorse. And, you know, it's really troublesome because what we need in this society, and I'm being honest, is some true discipline. You know, I mean, that's the thing. You need Batman. You need Batman to
provide discipline. Batman's going to provide discipline. Now, the kind of discipline that you're speaking of society needing generally would start with a family unit. Guess what you have nothing whatsoever to do with and never will again. A family unit, the only contact your family has with you is the sending of a monthly stipend check or a monthly stipend deposit. That might be why his last chance bank accounts are so very important to him. It's the walnut witch, everyone.
Every once in a while, scare the hell out of somebody and let them know and get them straight and let them know, hey, you can't operate like this. Not everybody is nice. Not everybody's going to sit there and put up with it. And that's what I noticed most of these grown adults who don't act grown need. They need Batman to get up in their face and tell them, look, you know, you can't go around.
Oh, Stu, here I am saying, well, it must be a regatta or a soccer thing, and it turns out to be a horse race. Guess I don't really know shit after all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our favorite Viking comedian here in Sneedville. In all of Purgatory, he's very popular. It's that guy.
Causing damage to people at all, and then much less think, oh, there's not going to be any repercussions or show no remorse and not care. I mean, you better care, you know, because I care. Batman cares, and if Batman cares, you gonna care. Trust me, if I want you to care, you gonna care. Believe me, you. Right? So that's the thing, you know, all that fake stuff, it works when they're not around a real man like me. When they're not around Batman, they get away with that stuff, that sucker stuff. right? I've never seen it, man. It's crazy how many people I've seen these past few years take the stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real center of the universe, it's the real Tyree Sneed. Those of us in the know call him RTS.
Lie under oath. So many corrupt, crooked cops, politicians, everything. How many people have sat there, right, hiding in the name of God, right, doing evil, just everything, man, how the whole system has not only collapsed, right, but it's just absolutely ridiculous.
You know, I don't know anything about any of that, but I do know that Mr. Smith just walked through our front door here at the Native 43 TV studios, and we're all so very happy about it.
Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, there has to be a huge change and a huge shift, don't you think? And that's the only way. I mean, not let my cape mess it up. That's the only way that things are going to change, right? Is if people start standing up for themselves, making a stand. Y'all can.
Okay, there's a little programming note from Dr. Computer Shop. He has ended this stream, said he was going to start a new one, and he's been really consistent about doing that. So we'll go ahead and follow through with this one and see if he doesn't come up with something really quick. We have 2 minutes and 22 seconds approximately left in this video. Then, by golly, we'll see what we're going to do to waste some time while we're waiting for Tyree Sneed to once again go live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're into screenshots, that's a pretty good one. It's almost an abstract arty sort of a thing. Cases here.
Not let these people do whatever and say whatever to you. You can't. You're going to have to learn how to start standing up for yourself. Batman can't be everywhere. I can't do it for everyone. Okay? I will try my best. But that's what I do, right? And that's what I enjoy doing. And that's the thing, you know, people can say whatever they want about me, but I'm doing what I love and I'm getting paid a little bit of change from it. It ain't much yet, but I'm building it and I'm going to get there. Okay? And God is going to bless me, you know, and you know why I know? Because he told me so. And I believe in that. So, you know, it is what it is. How you doing, sir? It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be.
Nega, I think that's an excellent idea. I've seen every bit of that stream in question, so I have a fairly good idea where the jokes may or may not be.
You know, I am a changed Batman, right? How you doing, sir? I am a changed Batman. I'm a born-again Batman. Hold on.
Okay, let me take this opportunity to bring the curtain down on this one because, as you know, this
born-again
Batman.
Right? I mean, I guess, is that what they call them? I don't know. What do they call little baby bats? I'm a little baby bat right now because I was reborn.
I think the technical term for baby bats is they're called douchebags.
Right. No, I mean, literally, like I went through a whole thing. Like,
yeah, they're literally called douchebags.
I don't know if I'm still going through it, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, it's a whole you know what and then a rebirth. But that requires the hard part, you know? So this is the hardest thing I've ever experienced. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's insane, right? But like I said, you know, I think that's why they call him the Dark Knight. You know, it's a real thing. That's what most people aren't getting. It's all real. Just like everything with me has always been real as it gets. It's not fake. And people are going to have to acclimate and adjust as much as they can. And that's all I can say.
Okay, so that appears
to
have...
So right now, I'm trying to pick me up a bandana so I can wear something underneath my little helmet here, my little hat. It's my mask, not a hat or a helmet. I need to get a type of helmet thing, but they're hard to find. People think this is easy. It's not easy being Batman, okay? Give me a minute. All right, I'll probably start a new live right now. We can get everybody here, and I'll talk to y'all some more in a minute. All right, hold on.
Okay, and that is the end of My Movement is Spreading. That's our first feature right here on Negative 43 TV. We're going to see what else happens up here in a minute. Red screen is here. Warmly welcome, if you would please. Go ahead and get caught up with these comments before I go back and play the suggested video. Okay, come on. There we go. His movement is spreading. Oh, that's so great. He's just smearing shit on the wall. Let's see, my movement is spreading live now. Let's see. Ah, yes, the excitement builds. Nope, that's not it. That's not the one I'm looking for. So let's go back to the Batman tapes. Click on the Batman tapes. All this exciting behind the scenes action here. Okay, the one we're going to watch is you getting the picture yet. This was his one from this afternoon. I have seen this entire thing, so I have a good idea where all the funny yucks are. So let's see how this goes. And everybody here can be my production assistant right now. If he goes live, please let me know. And now, you getting the picture yet? No. Negative 43 TV. Hit the button, comma, God damn it, comma, hit the button. There you go.
All right. What is up, people? Gave my friend the link. He's texting me a lot this morning. If you could call it morning, it's really afternoon already.
Well, it can get like that when you're a lazy fuck. You know who's not a lazy fuck? Vladimir Putin, and he's here right now. That's what counts more than anything.
Man, my phone has not been wanting to charge. All right. You ain't got to text, brother. You can just click the link and come on the show. Oh, man. It's not Chicago. Why is the wind so strong? Why? Look at this. Why is the wind this strong? Why? Why? Makes no sense. This man continues to text my phone when I gave him the link. You texted me like 100 times, bro. We could have talked earlier. Could have talked any other day. You haven't texted. Now you're just texting nonstop. Get it. Things don't make sense to me. People be doing weird stuff. All right, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do in fact have a winner. It's that guy. He wins this round. Now let me see if we can go on without screwing up. But to that guy goes all of the congratulations and the people's fame forever.
To all the people out there in the world.
From Scotland, it's Joe Backricker II.
Right. First thing I want to say is you have no idea what the hell I've been through and what I'm going through, and you don't want to know. Trust me. All right? That's number one. I definitely ain't trying to win nothing here. Trust me. I lost. When it come to what I'm going through, there's nothing worse. I lost all that. I'm not trying to win that. If that was the competition and it's backwards, I lost. Because I really won.
Whatever it is that you just said, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined right now by the only lobster in the world that can drive a car. It's Lobster.
As the toughest.
Who is listening to this show in traffic. Oh, my ego is just overflowing.
Thing to ever walk this planet. Okay? I can't even breathe and I'm doing all this. Okay? So what's your excuse? That's my question, people. Really? What is y'all's excuse? All right, we already got folks looking intimidated today. Some look intimidated, some look inquisitive. But nonetheless,
Again, you'll notice the Chester from Gunsmoke lope that he's using. Chester was Marshall Dillon's original sheriff, played by Dennis Weaver, and he walks just like Chester. He's walking like his right leg is about 2 to 3 inches shorter than his left. It just makes sense.
we will figure it out.
Marshall Dillon!
We will get to the nitty gritty part of this matter. Yes, we will.
You know, it's an important skill in this life to know what to do right after work in order to relax and have fun with friends. You know who's got that all figured out? Chauncey does. He's here now. And Sheriff Consent is here too. Oh, hit the button. Keeps those awkward pauses from happening. There we go. Edit silence. Here I was, all worried about not hitting the button in time, and it lets right off into nothing. Garbage.
Come on, bro.
More NFL films for you kids.
Got rocks coming off in trucks.
It's a conspiracy. It's a plot.
Going in my face. I'm telling you. Y'all think being Batman easy. Saying
It's not the first time anything sprayed in your face. It just happened to be gravel this time.
easy. Believe me, this is ours. Nothing about being Batman is easy. One, it ain't easy. That. So, like I said, end of the day.
Seems I remembered this one being way more action-packed than it has been up to this point.
First of all, I need to pick me up a bandana of some sort so I can tie it around my head.
So you can pose.
Give me a little bit more room to cover behind the mask. And it helps out. Until later on when I start 3D printing all my masks and headgear and Kevlar and titanium and try to figure out how to make actual fiber out of titanium and other materials, aluminum alloy.
Figuring out how to make fibers out of aluminum alloy and titanium. You would have to be fairly smart. You know what you aren't? Oh, damn. Stu, what sort of a bird do you have?
Right now, we got to work with what we got. And I make it work because it's not the suit that makes the man. It's the man that makes the suit. It's the man that makes the hero. Right?
Yeah, I never saw Cruising. I read several reviews, and back in the day, it was considered just downright shocking.
Oh my gosh, he's still texting, dog. Golly, bro, like people are cool, man, but some of them, man, they just, I don't know, bro, they just don't get it. Like they don't know how to operate, man. He's a cool guy, though. I like him. I got nothing but good things to say about him. But golly, man, I gave you the link. Just click the link, bro.
Yeah, birds are cool. I understand them to be somewhat high maintenance. I like birds myself, but my wife is terrified of birds. Almost all birds. She saw the birds when she was little. Thank you so much, Alfred Hitchcock, you bastard.
If you want to talk, not like I'm going to be able to hear him anyway in this. Wind is insane.
It is this time of year, dummy. We're watching You Getting the Picture Yet, and somehow I remembered it being much better than it has been so far.
Somebody honked. We done got a honk already. I got to really get this charged somehow. It wasn't wanting to charge. I had to prop it up. Thank you.
And if he does not come back, it will be because his phone's out of power. Billionaire problems, huh?
That truck let me go. Gave me time to get past it. Thanks. I appreciate stuff like that. Real talk. All right.
Big Rig's here, and I'll bet he brought beer.
Party starting today, folks. Welcome to the
Sometimes you just can't write it, kids.
Batman party. All right, they're supposed to be at 7 feet, but all of you keep sneaking into the venue. There's not much I can really do about it right now, but we're gonna figure that out. All right. Trucks everywhere, 18-wheelers. They love me. They love me till they hate me. They're like all my ex-girlfriends. Anyway.
I brought Jameson. He's not screwing around. It's real easy to tell who your friends are sometimes.
First thing I want to say today, okay, because I'm sure all you peon peasants are listening. All right, number one, have you gotten the picture now that you have me completely misconstrued? That you have no idea the level I'm on and who the hell I am? Are you starting to get the picture?
No.
Okay. That I am just above you.
No, we have the picture. The person that doesn't have the picture here is you. You're the one that's not getting the picture yet. You haven't had a shower since you left the cult. You're doing the same shit you were doing 2 years ago, except now you're walking 10 miles a day because you got to be out there on patrol, even if you don't have a bat scooter. Seriously, whoever sent this motherfucker home, buy this guy a scooter.
Right? Now, that's directed towards
If that doesn't put him in danger, I'm not sure what would. Like I said, man is here, and that just means that we're all safe now. Everything's better.
First thing, there's a lot of people trying to switch sides right now. God warned me about that. God told me look for the switch up.
If you were here yesterday, I believe it was, God no longer gives a shit about Tyree Sneed. Not going to go back over it. You can go back and watch the video again. That'll help me get monetized. But it was the most blasphemous stuff I've ever heard in my life. And I am pretty sure at this point that God has utterly and completely turned his back on one Tyree Sneed.
Okay? We don't do switch ups. You know, you're against me, you're against me. It's that simple. Look at that win.
Thank you so much, Big Rig. If you can get me some voiceover work, that would be great. But unfortunately, that ship seems to have passed.
Why, thank you, sir. What a nice man you are.
But seriously, thank you very much, Big Rig. Little things like that to keep a guy going.
Now,
okay, what?
If I'm winning people over for real,
okay.
Cool. But I ain't cool with you. All right? Just understand that.
If I'm winning people over for real, I'm not going with you. I'll crank that back a little bit. The stupidity must be savored.
If I'm winning people over for real, cool. But I ain't cool with you. All right? Just understand that. We are not cool just because, oh, you want to switch up now, right? Because I always knew that's how y'all are, fickle and superficial. It ain't happening. You stay on your side. You want to cheer for me on your side amongst your friends who ain't your friends, right? Who aren't my enemies either. You can go ahead and do so.
Over here in Sneedville, we're not at all fickle. We tend to be very, very faithful to one another, which is the absolute opposite of being fickle. Once again, you just don't know what you're talking about. But if you had to wait to talk on something you know about, you'd never make a sound. You'd be 3 years old all over again. Catatonic AF.
You care less about any of it. But you can support the channel and donate. All right, I'm not saying your names, you don't exist. You want to donate, you know exactly how to donate. It's right in front of you. Cash App.
Speaking of donating, I've had that guy run up there enough. Don't you think? Hey, there's general correspondence. You kids never
Okay,
write.
corner. No excuse. You got a bank, you can get a Cash App. Link the Cash App and stop making excuses and send me my money.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my favorite West Virginian, and I'm sure your favorite West Virginian too. It's Deezy. 1119, the one, the only. He's here live.
I'm owed millions. Millions of doll hairs. I am owed. Pay me my doll hairs. Pay me. Pay me my dollars.
Pay me my doll hairs. That sounds very hip, very happening to you. It certainly doesn't to me. It must be stupid then, huh?
Now. Because I'm Batman.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you people think it's fake. It's not. That's why it's funny. That's why I'm laughing right now, because this sucks. It sucks going through this. I have literally done everything I can to go against whatever the hell God is doing to me in my body.
To go against whatever the hell God is doing to you and your body. Everything that's going on with your body is your fault. Your stomach is an ulcer. You don't have a stomach anymore. You have an ulcer. Why would that possibly be? It could be that the minute you turned 18, you put your head in a vice of stupid and continue to this day to crank it and crank it and crank it. And by some miracle, your ears still haven't met.
It's horrible. It sucks. But I think like the real thing is happening. I don't understand it. I'm really confused. Like, you ever seen Spider-Man? Okay, you know how like the whole thing with the spider happens and then he gets superpowers? That's kind of what it feels like I'm going through, but a lot worse.
So anyway, to close the point I was on a minute ago, when you subject yourself to that kind of pressure, it tends to create stomach acid, and over a number of years, it will in fact eat your stomach lining away. That is one thing that is 100% wrong with you. Everything else isn't real.
Okay? Because in this part, you know, how to explain it? You know, like zombie movies? You know, like the movies where, you know, I'm supposed to be up out of here and I'm still moving somehow? Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I'm not joking. I don't know how to explain it to you. It sucks. It's scary as hell. Very terrified. Okay, but I am pushing off sheer willpower and faith at this point. I think that's what's happening. I'm not joking. I don't know how to explain it to you. It sucks. It's scary as hell. Very terrified. Okay, but I am pushing off sheer willpower and faith at this point, and I don't even know how I'm talking to you. So yeah. So if you think I'm joking, how, when this has all been in front of everyone, it's all on camera. I told y'all what happened to me. I wasn't supposed to survive it. It happened about years ago. I mean, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I've been going through it that long. Okay? I mean, I'm the strongest thing that ever existed.
God damn it, I did it again. And the first person that noticed was DZ1119. So it's 1-1 in this particular episode of the Mute Game RTS 1. DZ1119 1. I'm just going to start coughing on Mike.
Ooh, that's good. Woo, doggy. Yeehaw.
And shit. Oh, come on now, man.
So, yeah. It's different.
I was. I'm not anymore. And I didn't notice. The only way that I can protect myself in the Mute Game is if I out myself as a mute. If I speak of it before anybody else does, that's a block and I'm safe. I did not do that. And we have had winners tonight. Oh boy, we've had 2 of them.
So like I say, it's hard to explain. I don't know what's really happening. I'm not in control. I have surrendered control to God. You have control. You are the greater of us. You have shown me. Right? Whatever that means. You know, the point is, I do believe in God. I have faith. That's all I have, man. That's all I can have.
All right, it's time to increase your odds of winning in the Mute Game. It's smoke 'em if you got 'em time.
At this point, it's all I'm holding on to God. Literally. So, for those of you who don't understand it, like I said, I can't get air all the time. I mean, I don't know how I'm walking right now. So it's that, to that degree, it is that bad. So if you don't believe in God, I don't know. I mean, something's probably wrong with you, period. You know, no matter what happens to me. Hold on.
Oh God, it's him. Yeah, mocking God has definitely become a big sport for Tyree. It really has. That's a habit he sort of needs to break.
But I tried to explain to y'all that that's what happened in the Batman story. That's what happens to him. You know? So I don't know. That's what it feels like is happening to me. That's what it seems like. Somebody's honking. They love you, boy. I had a guy going crazy over here yesterday, bro. He was losing it. He was like, Batman! Batman!
He sure is proud of that fact of the guy that just utterly clowned him on the way by in his car.
That boy was going crazy. He was trying to holler at Batman so bad. I was proud, bro. I was like, damn, cuz that boy was losing it in that car. He was like, it's Batman. Batman. Like, all he wanted to do was say hi to Batman. I waved at him. But I love stuff like
I'll be back in just a second. It's too much information time here on Negative 43 TV. I'm going to take this upper plate out. I'm getting tired of it. I'll be right back.
that, man, you know. When I got fans like that, like, you know, that's what a lot of these people, they don't understand. This Batman thing ain't no joke, bro. This Batman thing done got big. Okay, I'm talking like it's already gonna go worldwide if it ain't. I went worldwide with my music a long time ago. This is different. Okay, it's a big deal. There's a lot of people paying attention, especially right here. I mean, I'm popular as hell. Okay, I wasn't trying to be. It just happened like that. I'm just doing me, man. Just living my life, or at this point, whatever the hell's zombieing my life, whatever the hell's going on with me. But like I said, I'm just pushing off faith.
Yeah, Joe Pack, when he gets like this, he offends me on behalf of my wife and my mother-in-law, two very, very religious people. It just really, truly angers me. But you know what a good thing is here, kids? Yep, you get to the end of a day and you just kick back in your favorite chair and you take your teeth out and put them on the nearest table and Get yourself something to drink and say, "Yeah!"
The moral power. That's all I can do, man. It's not in my hands. My life is not in my hands. And that's the truth. So, you know, I don't have to convince anyone of things that are obvious, right? So, long story short, right? I want to address some people. First of all, to Miguel, all right? You're like 3 feet tall, bro. You're out of shape as hell, okay?
Okay, again, as always remember when he starts thinking, I've got my teeth out now. That one was on me. When he starts talking about people being 3 feet tall, he's talking about Mexicans.
You're not smart. You went into that church cult that I was never a part of, okay? I was there to expose you. Get that right. There we go. We got a honk.
You weren't there to expose anybody. You were a full part of that cult. You were there for the food. I'm shocked to death that you walked away, and I think he walked away now because that's why they threw out his computer and whatever he left behind. He had to beat a retreat on his own. Otherwise, I don't believe they'd have done that. If they'd thrown him out, I think they would have given him his shit.
I love how my entrance every day is like Achilles, right?
It's Achilles now.
Is there no one else? Isn't that what he says? Is there no one else? That's literally exactly what it's like. Like, is that not why you were here? I gotta start working on my phrases, man. I gotta get in the mirror and start working on these phrases. I've got superhero phrases to be saying. And another dog wanted to come after me already, Dave. Them dogs, they do not like bats.
No, they don't like you. They can smell bad people. Dogs can feel bad vibes. Yes, they can. It's not only dog whistles. They can feel those bad vibes too. And that's all you are.
Not at all. Them dogs, they don't play with Batman. They do not like Batman. So I think they do like me, but he just looks like something to chase. They're like, it's a big winged creature. Like, this is like jackpot. You know, I think that's how all the dogs feel about me. Like literally, I walk by, they're like, I just won the lottery. Little real dog, they're like, that's mine.
Yeah, they smell you. Did you know that to dogs, something that stinks to high heaven smells like something to eat? I hate to introduce anybody after that, but say hello to Spina bifida.
I'm getting whatever that is. Like, they feel like they're getting a prize. Usually one right here. Where's he at? He's a good old Fido. That little dog. He'd be barking up a storm, though, and then he'll get right in front of me because they open the gate, and he'll be super nice. He just wants to play. But you can't tell when they're barking, dude. They're scary. All right? A lot of them are all barking, and you know. Some of them, yeah. But, that's besides the point today. Right? Right now, point is, Batman is here. Okay? Batman is here, and you will pay attention to Batman. Like me and pay me, and you will donate to me. As I said so.
He just might, Nick. If nobody here has ever smelled bacon strips, it's not good.
That's right. So as I was saying to Miguel, all right, all 3 feet of you, all right. First of all, man, I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were cool.
Wait.
So you fake as hell.
You thought you were friends? Did you hear what you just said? I'm sure that you did. What the fuck?
That's number one. I mean, all you did was act like we were cool. All you did. The whole time. So you fake as hell. There's something wrong with you. Right? And you're sitting there whining about, I couldn't pay for my car note. Well, real bosses don't put cars on car notes, first of all. They just, right? Real bosses own a cars. They pay cash for them like I have. So
You know what real bosses do? They lease cars. Apparently, there's some kind of tax trick there with leasing cars, but most rich people lease cars for the tax write-offs.
What do you mean? Cars, they all break down or have issues. It's unavoidable. It's just how it works. Right?
No.
So that's what happened to mine. They're in my car lot, though. I still own them. I can do whatever I want with them, the bodies, parts, anything I want, because I own them. Okay, something you probably wouldn't understand or know anything about. Right? All right. So, first of all, you didn't lose your car because of the ministry. You lost your car because of yourself, turned around because you're immature, and tried to blame it on a ministry. Okay? And, you know, when you sit there and you talk all this nonsense, and you say, oh, well, I had a job, I was making great money, then you wouldn't have come there.
You know, I've noticed it. I'm sure everybody here has noticed it over the years. The greater the distance becomes between Tyree and the person that he has a problem with, the bigger his fucking mouth gets.
You understand? See, the thing about you is you're extremely immature. So what you do is you overcompensate and you make up lies, right? And then you said that you were in jail or whatever, and the COs were messing with you or whatever, and you flooded the cell, prison, or whatever, right?
Oh, this might be a new arrival in town. It might be an old friend under a new account. Nonetheless, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Negative 43 TV, it's Joey's Raging Bald Spot.
And that's some cowardly stuff to do, bro. Them COs got to clean that up. What? People got to clean up that mess that you created. You see, that just shows what you are, super immature. You think that made you gangster? That's not even something to brag about, bro. Like, being realistic, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it'd just be crazy to me, right? Be absolutely crazy. Hold on.
Hold on. Oh, this is such
Any day now,
big
bro.
time showbiz.
I hate lights. Absolutely despise lights. Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug. Are you going to go? You're in the way. You're in the way of that. All right, there you go. Dog. They say I say dog a lot. Dog. Dog. Diggity dog. 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 Doggy. Dog. Dog bacon. Dog. Dog. Oh. So yeah. Like I said, you lost your own car. Oh, that wind is crazy. You lost your car. They took our jobs. You lost your car, Miguel, because you're lazy.
Do you see what you're doing right now, Tyree? You're walking. And you're getting on somebody else for losing their car? It's a shit happens kind of a thing, especially nowadays. You have no room to get on anybody for losing a car. You of all people. That car lot that's no longer yours, which is perfectly okay, because I think it was down to 3 cars, if I remember right, 3 cars, none of which ran. None of them were operable. You're so pathetic. It's impossible with words to make people believe you're real.
Because you don't work. That's why you sit there in that ministry being a false prophet, right? Trying to ruin people's fate and recruiting people. I mean, basically, look at this. Look at it this way.
Okay.
Allegedly, with what you do,
Okay.
if you take people who are homeless half the time, majority of the time, you say you've got a home for them, you've got shelter, you've got food, all that. You take homeless people,
like
and then you take them across the country. They have no idea what's going on.
Right.
You don't tell them anything.
Right.
It's the truth. And then you literally leave them in the middle of nowhere.
No, I believe you walked out now. I had my doubts. I do believe that you walked out because, again, had they thrown you out, you would have left with your computer and whatever. And hey, look, everybody, Sonia's here. We don't see her very much here. Good evening, dear.
I'm going to say that that's allegedly human trafficking.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take this back. And I'll shut my mouth for a minute because, taken as a whole, he just said something extraordinarily dumb, even more so than usual.
You take homeless people and then you take them across the country. They have no idea what's going on. You don't tell them anything. It's the truth. And then you literally leave them in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to say that that's allegedly human trafficking.
Mm-hmm. He's going to say that's allegedly human trafficking, and then he's going to smile like a retarded jack-o'-lantern. And yes, I did say retarded as opposed to regarded. It just kind of hits different. What a fucking buffoon. What a fucking buffoon, dude. Nobody respects you. Everybody hates you. You just suck. I mean, I didn't need to stop the show to tell anybody that.
Right? Boy, Batman really is good at what he do, right? So why would you put it past an organization like that again has ties to corrupt police, right? And the corrupt system? And
what gap? He's a vampire now, B.
Allegedly, what else do you think is going on? You don't think that they're probably connected? They're picking up guys with trafficking charges. They're not saying the charges. So we don't know what they were trafficking, right? Could be humans, could be drugs, could be a number of things, right? I'm just saying, how is that not human trafficking?
I don't think any of that was going on. I just think it was kind of a homeless person racket.
You pick people up and take them somewhere. They don't know where they're going. And then you just leave them in the middle of nowhere. You have a habit of doing this. I am still going to try to get in touch with the black guy that y'all left in Kentucky.
Mr. Smith, this does not surprise me at all.
Because I'd like to bring him on this show and have him talk, because I talk to him face to face. See, Batman don't play. Batman has no jurisdiction. Batman will go wherever, go through whatever to get the damn job done. So what is these other people's excuse?
You know what they're not doing? Do you know what they're not doing? They're not walking around in high 80s weather in Brownsville, Texas on a partly cloudy day with no sunscreen whatsoever. You just know he doesn't have any. You're doing nothing that will ever get you out of the situation that you're in. Where are you sleeping tonight, dumbass? Under a tree with the spiders, huh? Are you, huh?
Who all claim to have jobs,
fuckhead,
JOBs, and refuse to do them. Huh? That's what I'd like to know. Because again, my job's independent. I pay myself basically through this. You know, I don't work for no one. I'm not licensed by any company. Don't have to be. Don't need any certification. Don't need a diploma.
You need anything and everything that you can get. A certification would not be one of them, generally because you can't eat a certification, although you might try. You're that desperate. Ladies and gentlemen, crazy horses here.
Right. Oh, and don't get it twisted. I had a 4.2 GPA out of high school, top 10 of my class, diploma distinction.
Here we go,
Dad.
Dad.
College, I had a 3.34, finished my basics, never bought any books. Okay. Not only did I never buy any books, I stopped going to class. That's right. Stopped going to class. You know what my GPA still was? A 3.34. I dropped out because I turned into a multimillionaire. That's reality. So again, Miguel, when you say, I think that something happened to me physically, do you know how disrespectful, immature, and corny you are? And why would you say that to somebody who went through something of the capacity of what I went through? No, buddy, let me explain to you reality, what you're afraid of and terrified of, reality, right? No, you're a failure, you're lazy, and the man standing in front of you has been more successful than anyone, like I told you all to your face.
You're a failure. You're walking down the street and you've never accomplished fuck all.
Proven, okay? Stuff on camera ain't nothing compared to what I've accomplished.
The only thing that you are accomplishing right now, in that moment, Tyree Sneed, was burning your bald spot. That's going to peel.
End of the day, everything is proven.
But then again, if the sunburn peels, at least it will give him something to do.
What I went through, partner, there's no think anything. I don't think I'm just really that strong. And that's what makes you mad. Because you know it ain't fake. You know it's real. You know I'm really that strong. That's why I've been still doing everything this entire time. You know exactly what happened to me, partner. You know it's not fake. How could it be fake? I mean, it's Carly Fiorina, not my aunt. Is that fake? She was the CEO of Hewlett Packard, right? Ran for president of the United States.
As far as sciatica goes, they can pretty much cure it. If you go consistently, they can pretty much cure it. The last 7 years that I worked, I was only able to do it because of chiropractic. You get a good one, man. It's a miracle thing.
Failed, got caught. She's a liar in a Planned Parenthood scam. Lost the election.
Why, thank you so much, DZ. I do enjoy doing this, and it's just nice to not have to worry about time constraints anymore.
Correct? So how is that fake too? All that money I've made and spent, the Schwab bank accounts they tried to delete, is that fake too?
Schwab bank accounts you had, operative word here, had. You don't have them anymore. You haven't had them for nearly 10 years because you're a dumb fuck. Total of an $800,000 inheritance. You're well on your way to being a millionaire. You were. All you had to do was let Aunt Carly handle everything. No, you can't do that. You're so delusional. You just had to have every single dime so you could live out your fantasy of being a big-time Las Vegas gambler. You blew it all. You blew it all, bitch. And I'm here to remind you of it every single day right here on Negative 43 TV.
It's the Porsche and the lot that I can walk into.
Have I said I hate this cocksucker? I guess I have hit the button.
Paid for cash, 25 racks, nigga. Is that fake too?
Yep.
Are all of my history in the street. I did bar security on 6th Street in Austin. That's the...
So what? So fucking what? Another thing that's pretty much joked out. So fucking what?
Mecca. Okay, it's extremely dangerous. Okay, for like 6 years plus, on and off. Okay, I got into bars where I got to do real security.
Yeah, I don't think people could understand just how scary sciatica is until you've experienced it yourself.
Meaning I got to do me and what I love to do. Okay? I didn't even have anyone like touch me, basically. Nobody did nothing to me. I owned everyone in my side without trying. Okay? You're talking to a man who's on another level. So again, that's why I ask you and pose the question. Are you starting to get the picture? I don't have the answers for everything. I damn sure don't have the answers for these dogs out here. Okay? Again, that ministry, right? All they did was steal all my stuff I need. Like, it's just ridiculous. All behind my back. That's cowardly, right? Okay. Now, why did they do that?
I don't know. Maybe it is cowardly. Being that you're an expert on the subject, maybe it is cowardly. If you say it's cowardly, perhaps we need to look into it.
Why did Raul, the fake pastor who's an agent of the devil, think? Use your mind. Why did he throw away my bag of my stuff?
Again, he did it because I do believe at this point you walked out. If they had thrown you out, you would have bluffed with your shit.
Think about it. It ain't about the stuff, man. The stuff don't matter. I'm way bigger than that.
Oh, the stuff matters, or you wouldn't have bitched about it just now.
It ain't about that. There was a reason for why he did what he did.
Because you were gone.
I'm going to tell you what that reason is.
Because you were gone. You were gone of your own volition. Look the word up. And at that point, they had no responsibility toward anything that you left behind. Did you know that? That's true. I would guess that it's true. It should be true if it isn't. Nonetheless, you walked away without taking your stuff and you lost it, and now you're going to cry about it.
The reason, homie, right? Little homies, because the devil wanted me to be focused on revenge.
Oh, God.
That's reality.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what
Really?
anybody tells you. Again, at this point in the game, you have to understand something. I'm Batman. There's nothing fake about it. Okay? There's not, I run around like an immature adult like what they are, and I do dumb things. There's none of that.
Okay? Okay. All right. We're going back. We're going back into time.
No matter what anybody tells you. Again, at this point in the game, you have to understand something. I'm Batman. There's nothing fake about it. Okay? There's not, I run around like an immature adult like what they are, and I do dumb things. There's none of that. Okay? I'm a responsible adult. Okay? And Batman does the real thing, right? Believe me, in these streets, Batman is king, right? But there's a way to go about doing everything and do things the right way. Just like I said, when you're in the street, that's time for street stuff.
When you're in the street, you have fucked up. Want me to say that again? When you're in the street, you fucked up. Gangsta? Yeah, you're a fuck up. Might not say that to one's face, but it's true. You know it, and I know it. Everything you aspire to is garbage. It's all garbage. You're so violent. You're so mean. You're so tough. Did you know that most normal men don't really want to be known by those words? Did you know that? No, of course you didn't. Look at the fucking screen. Of course you don't. You're the most ridiculous cocksucker on here. And hopefully I'm going to be able to get over on you a little bit. I'm working on it.
When you're not in the street, that's time to be politically correct or whatever and get your act together. And a lot of these people are grown adults who don't seem to comprehend and get this. Okay? See, these people, I don't know why you're acting surprised. I've had back and forth, whatever, with people who weren't from the internet my entire life. When I told you I run the streets, I was not kidding. I am way bigger than El Chapo. It is not even comparable. I'm a lot meaner. I'm a lot worse. I'm a lot more ruthless.
Okay, you heard all of that. I'm not going to recap that, but we will flash back to last night when you virtually begged some guy that you don't know to walk along with you to wherever the fuck it was you were going because you were afraid of schnauzers. But, oh my God, there's a rabid wiener dog up there. I can't do this by myself. Oh Lord, will you please hold my hand while I try to get past this pack of rabid chihuahuas? Did you know Shih Tzus are extremely dangerous?
However, I'm also nice and have a heart. Okay? So yeah, you can miss me with all the fake stuff. Because let me tell you what El Chapo ain't doing. Walking tons of miles in Texas heat. Okay?
No, he's in federal prison. When he was in federal prison, he wasn't walking miles in Texas heat. No, he wasn't. It wasn't happening. You're no one. You're nobody. Oh, I hope you hear what I'm about to say now. Gum on people's shoes have higher status in life than you do. Something to think about from Negative 43 TV.
El Chapo ain't shutting down illegal organizations. Because
Please welcome Memphis Shay. She's here.
El Chapo ain't no superhero. El Chapo, quite frankly, is a little chubby. Okay? He's a little chub. Okay? I have called out that agency for decades. Quit saying your fake stories. You ain't tough. You're weak. I went to high school with half of them who were connected to it. I shut down your operations, okay, all the time. Recently, I got done shutting one down. So I don't want to hear it. It's old. Okay? You ain't bad. Okay? The one who's bad is Batman. Okay? I'm bad to the bone. Bad. That's me. Right? All this other stuff.
We listened to that in the car this afternoon while we were out doing various and sundry. And my wife laughed for the better part of a minute at that. Hard.
It's fake. And that's reality. And all it took was a real man, one man, standing up to them and everyone else and all these gangs and illegal, corrupt organizations. And that's what it took. One man. One man, I've defeated them all. It's already over. I already won. What are you talking about? I ain't got to be out here like this. I'm about to start dressing up in suits and stuff if I have my way. Right? Like I said, every time I get something done, I just give up, man. I put it in God's hands because every time I'm moving forward, I got the same people sabotaging. I ain't got time for you. I ain't even gonna worry at all. I don't care about nothing. I care about God. Real talk. God got me. That's all I got is my faith. God got me. But the one thing that's crazy to me is how they want to sit there and debate what you've.
Again, did you hear anything that you said yesterday? God's got you? More like God's got it in for you. Your next 6 months should be on earth.
Accomplished who you are, what you've paid for,
and I'll hail
for what you own. There ain't no debate on that. I got receipts, nigga. What you mean? It's just crazy. Like, you can't take someone's success from them. That's just silly. Sit down, be quiet. Feel me? So it's like, that's what.
Yes, he did literally just say he gives up on everything he attempts.
A lot of people do. They try to take your accomplishments, turn around on you to try to cause stress. I don't even make sense, bro. You know, so if you're not going to be fair in the game, maybe that's why you can't accomplish nothing. People like Miguel, who know what they are, right, which is, you know, a failure, right? He said it himself, right? People like Geneva, right? All of those people. And I'll talk about you anytime I want, all I want, right? I have every right to. And like I said,
and the further away I am, the more I'll talk about you.
You're all cowards. All of you are some cowards. You ain't never going to do nothing about nothing. So be quiet, right? Because you're cowards, not only that, but you're people who ain't a part of this. So when I say, right, you did a lot of talking, you like to try to talk down to people, but you didn't really do that to me. Raul didn't talk to me like that. He tried and he failed miserably, okay? But you know what? Let's reverse roles. You keep your mouth shut. How about that?
Oh,
okay,
no.
And I'm saying it direct. Keep your mouth shut. And you know why? Because you can't speak on me. You're just a regular peon, peasant, civilian who will never be anybody. And I'm out here running these streets.
Look at the lifeless eyes, will you please? Look at the frown on his face and the frown that just says, you know what? The teeth behind that frown just aren't in very good shape, are they? No, they're not. And guess what? They're never going to get any better. He will never go to a dentist. He's too much of a cunt. Yeah, not a pussy. He's too much of a cunt to go to the dentist. Soft as baby shit, even softer.
Okay?
No.
So until you want to put on the actual armor of God, right? Like I do, right? And do what I do, be quiet. How about that? All right? And that's it.
That's not the actual armor of God. That's the actual armor of Timu. Will you stop?
All that other fake stuff, fake. That's what people do. We all grown adults. That's like if I'm in the street one day and somebody go by and start hollering nonsense. What am I supposed to react? No. That's what you can't do.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing ever since you've been online? What have you been doing in this video and the video before? Precisely that.
An adult. Do you not get what I'm saying, people? There's repercussions for an adult's actions, right? I'm a grown man, bro.
Red screen is back after eating dinner, and I hope you have the Pepto handy.
Like, it don't work like that. Like I said.
At least Alka-Seltzer is pretty upsetting tonight.
Anyone in the world who feel they got something to say to me, I own my own boxing league, bro. All you got to do is get in touch with me and sign a waiver, man. You can walk right up to me and say, hey, I want to hop in that ring. That's all you got to do.
And you will say, I can't fight you because I can't catch a case.
I'll print the waiver
I can't be getting no felonies, dog.
out for you. I do it all myself. Yes, I'm the boss, right? You sign the waiver, and usually we don't even use a ring. I do my thing in cemeteries. But the real talk, I do my boxing in cemeteries. Okay,
Yeah.
like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I remember that one video where you were boxing in a cemetery, and it looked like if you weren't boxing the real life Beetlejuice, you were boxing some of his kin.
Okay, I do my boxing in parks, but we can probably get a ring, right? But my whole point is, you know what it is with me, homie. You feel me? There ain't nothing to debate.
On your screen right now is Lobster stating truth. Hit the button. There we go.
You know, I'm gonna be honest though about that cemetery thing. I love boxing in cemetery. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. I don't care about you. I don't care what you doing. Sit there talking. In my way. So yeah, like I said, man, that's the thing, bro, is a lot of the people, like when you come to the valley, they think they're gonna pull that ignorant stuff. Oh, that's over with now. Now the white man really touched down and really here. Right? No. There ain't gonna be none of that no more. None of it. Yeah.
You control nothing. You stop nothing. You can start nothing. You are the very definition of impotence. You can do nothing. You have no knowledge. You have no skills whatsoever. You're out of your fucking mind. And I can blame a lot of this on your family. Your family could make you disappear in a week. If that. If they wanted you in the Texas State Hospital, that's where you'd be at. I think they're just waiting for you to. Well, let me just hit the button. Who needs to use that word here? We're happy people.
You move, you get out of my way, right? I'm not hearing your ignorance, right? You're going to piss me off, right? And everyone can quit pretending like that's what they want because it's not. Let's just be real with ourselves, okay? Y'all some peons and peasants. That's what it is, right? And other than that, anybody who on my side, you cool. You royalty alongside of me. But anybody going against me, you a damn peasant. And I mean it. Okay? So I stand on mine. Let's see all y'all stand on yours because it'll never happen, right? And just remember, I'm not in your position. All right? I'm not in your position. I never will be, no matter what you people do towards me, no matter what you say, no matter what you lie about, no matter what you make up, right? I will never be you. I'm extremely accomplished and successful, and I'm successful through myself and God. All right? Now, sit down and be quiet, boy. All right? How about that? Right? You ain't the only ones who can talk, nigga. Except the difference is when I talk, it's real. When you people talk, you just run your mouth. Man. Right? Like I said, people confuse the hell out of me. It's ridiculous. I got missed calls and stuff. Like, how I got a missed call and a whole book of text. It's crazy. Well, let me see what's...
I'm not going to read it. Just look at the screen.
Let me see what's talking. Let me see what's going on. Other than that, I'll get in touch with you in just a minute. I got to see if I can get this thing charged today. All right. Hopefully we have a good day. Keep me in your prayers, please. That's what I'm going through. It's horrible. And
keep me in your prayers, huh?
Yeah, that's about it. I'll keep y'all in mind. All right. I love you, Christina, more than anything. I'm praying for you right here. Never leave your side. Okay. So just let me know you're okay, please. I love you. All right. We're going to do a live where you're going to be talking to me. Okay. I adore you. I love you. Okay.
Oh, are we? Shows that will never happen for 100, Alex. That was you getting the picture yet? Right here on Negative 43 TV. I am thinking, what the heck? Let's go ahead and try to find one more that I haven't really gone over very much. Let's see. My movement is spreading. We've already seen that. You getting the picture yet? On my end, it doesn't look like he has anything new scheduled for this evening. But should he go, I think we're going to be here. We'll be here for about another 35 minutes or so. So this is what we are going to do. I'm just about okay. I'm going to work under the assumption because I can't recall, the shows are just kind of running together. I do not believe that we have together listened to Let's Really Get Real with Ourselves. According to the little red line at the bottom of the preview screen, I'm only about a quarter of the way into it, which is probably a good indicator for our particular needs at this moment. So that's what we're going to click on right now. If he does not go live, this will be our last feature of the evening. So while I have the curtain drop, let me get this thing set up and ready to go from the beginning. And right now, you're missing the circle of infinite entertainment. He says hi. Of course, so time to bring up the curtain. Curtain has been raised, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, what should probably be our last feature of the evening. It's Tyree Sneed. Let's really get real with ourselves right here on Negative 43 TV, Sneedville Purgatory. I'm Richbartone. The button has been hit. Yes. That's a problem sometimes with doing this shit on the fly. It really is. Let me make sure I've got my shit set here because I'm not entirely sure that I do. All right, let's grab these slider thingy bits. Okay, we're still sliding. Still sliding.
We're gonna talk.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Right.
Don't want to miss any
Like I said,
psychotic
bro.
anger.
So yeah,
That'll
like I
work.
said, man, why don't we all just get really real with ourselves for a minute and just admit to ourselves we're not Tyree Sneed? Why don't we all just get real with ourselves for a minute and realize you're completely delusional? And this is all I've been telling y'all folks the whole time, because I'm not going to stop saying it until you get the point. You're delusional, okay? You don't exist in this realm of reality. There's nothing you can say to me, do to me, nothing, because you're out your mind, right? And I'm going to just keep rubbing it in your face because it's fun for me and it's easy, right? Like I said, bro, at the end of the day, man, I don't got to run my mouth. I don't got to sit here pretending with nobody, right? I don't hide from nobody. I do my thing right in front of y'all's face.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and raise the curtain, even though there's no reason to. This has been a real problem with his streams lately. Looking at the bat symbol only goes so far as entertainment, but it's what we have, so I suppose we're going to catch as catch can, as the saying goes.
Right? And I'm a grown man who don't put up with nothing from nobody. That's who I am. So, I mean, like I said, everybody gets G-checked, off respect. Everybody gets G-checked. That's what off GP means, general principle. Like, everybody, bro. I'm going to get my respect. I don't ask for it. I take it. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, a lot of these people they respect don't mean nothing to me. They don't respect themselves or anybody else. Feel me? So, it's like I say, people making the dumbest, most unwise moves you can possibly make concerning me.
And that's a good thing, Lobster. I agree with DZ on that one.
That's exactly what I want, smart one. See, you's a fool, man. They be trying to set traps for me and trick me out of my throne, but meanwhile, they walk into their own trap. You know what I'm saying? Well, you just told me I just won. Thanks. That was easy. You made it easy. Real talk. I'm telling you, man, these wannabe villains, they slow. They make everything too easy for Batman. You know what I mean? Like I said, for me, it's like Juvenile said, everything a game to me.
I agree, Lobster, and it's not him, it's the people in Sneedville.
Because nobody gonna handle me. That's the truth. Y'all don't train like me, bro. Y'all will never be on my level. Nothing.
Y'all don't train like me. Well, I had my weigh in today. Last week it was 199.8, and this week it was 199.4. I only lost 4/10 of a pound. At first, I was wondering what the hell was going on. How can I lose such little weight with just salads? But then I remembered I started resistance band training about 5 weeks ago. Weighted balls, the whole damn bit, exercises on the mat, everything I could do to strengthen my back. And I think I may have actually gained 2 or 3 pounds of muscle last month. It's certainly what I'm hoping.
Nothing in common. I mean,
It's going very, very well. I'm almost into 32s at this point. Hit the
like I said,
button. Why don't
what are
you?
you going to tell me? What are you going to show me? What you got for me? Nothing. It's a bunch of hot air, like a bunch of hot air balloons. It's the truth. That's all they got. Bunch of talking, meaningless talking, running their mouth, not saying nothing. So for me, at the end of the day, I don't really care, man. This is the man that my father raised. I'm proud as hell, proud as can be. Like I said, I just got done shutting down and exposing another elite, exposing.
Funny you should mention that. I went to the PGA Tour Superstore in Columbus this evening. I was looking for a driver, looking for a new driver. The driver I'm using is a great driver, but it's 35 years old. It's an 8 degree. It's too straight up and down. I need more loft. So I was testing this club and I was getting a full 3/4 backswing. That's double what I was able to do this season.
Another legal organization. All right. This is what I do. This is my job. Right. So I'm on my job. I'm doing my thing and I'm getting paid for it, baby. I'm making money. I mean, this money's accruing quickly. Like I said, that next check, the last one was like $126.99.
Oh, you're welcome, Brett. And hearing things like that really makes it worth it. And you'll be getting a lot more of this. Since I applied for the monetization, I may as well make a really good show and show them how much money I could make for them with negative 43 TV.
9 cents. Cash that, still got like 97 in the bank. So you see, I'm frugal, right?
No, he doesn't seem to be back with mom at all. I think his stuff was just in the backyard somewhere. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. Oh, for God's sakes, hit the button.
I just saw this fool, the same fool I always see, that always got my name in his mouth and always sitting there acting like he a fan. And then they undercover haters. Like I said, he saw me one day out there.
It's hard for me to believe that I wouldn't notice anything that you posted, DZ. But yeah, looks like maybe I can actually move back into real golf shoes next season. My flexibility is really, really improving. And the reason I wasn't using golf shoes was because with my back in the state it was in at the time, there would be times where I need my feet to move so as not to injure myself. The more I work, the better it gets.
Hustling. Like I hustle every way possible, bro. I don't ever put nothing past me. I do everything to hustle. I always make money, right? Just like I have to tell them right now, I don't ever lack for nothing.
Well, that's a high class misunderstanding there, Negan. No, golf clubs.
Bro, I've been eating better than you.
Damn it.
This whole time I've been doing better than you, living better than you. What you talking about? But somebody say something like, they always make these little weird comments that under their breath that don't make no sense. Like you're not even speaking like a man. Like say it with some bass in your voice. Talking about what, you don't have enough money for what? What are you talking about? When?
I wore Nikes for years. I switched to Adidas about 10 years ago, but they're in the end they're a little narrow.
When have I not had money? See, that's the thing. The image that people want to create of me doesn't exist. So it's so weird because it's
CIA hole. I think I introduced you. I'm pretty sure I did.
Like, what else would I do but trip when you're trying to talk to me like I'm someone I'm not? Homie, I make more money than anyone. I am the money. Understand that. First off. So like I said, with what you just said, what was the point of saying that? He said something. What was he talking about? This fool's so delusional. All of them, bro. They delusional, man. They all some undercover haters and think I care. I don't care about y'all.
That would be the ultimate goal, to merely turn a payment every month. Doesn't even have to be big. Just get the thing to $100 a month. He'd shit his pants. He wouldn't be able to stand it.
Care about that weak hate, bro. That's your generation, man. That's why y'all can't get nowhere. But you stuck in the same spot. You don't make no money every day and run a business. It's a failure. And I told you to your face already and already exposed you too on here. Like, be quiet. Sit down and be quiet and do your job that don't pay. So, like I said, I'm trying to remember what this fool was talking about. What did he say? I can't even remember what he was talking.
I would have not even noticed the difference, DZ. I wouldn't have. CIA hole says every thumbnail should include that pay stub. Really smear his nose in it. It's a thought.
About, because I said something, and then he said, "What, you don't got enough money to pay for?"
Thank you so much for coming to the show. Chaos, everybody. Please say good night to him.
Pay for what? Like, what is he talking about, bro? Do you understand? Like I said, I just literally hustled up a bus ticket. Why you want to talk about a master manifester? The dude did a reading.
A master masturbator? I think you misspoke. Yeah, CIA hole. Thank you so very much. I'm at least in that much control. Let's smoke them if you got them. I got to lose control before this damn thing's done.
Tarot reading for me on the bus and said, "Yeah, you're a master manifester." Said you're about to come into abundance. This is what every reading has said. They've never been wrong, and I proved that the readings are true. Personalized to me the whole time on my community tab. I have actual factual evidence of the future that I tell the future. So I know I'm coming into tons of money in abundance. That's not even a question. No doubt in my mind. Right? Anyone real with a brain knows that. So it's
not really. No, I can generally wear 10s or 10.5s, and you're way too much, DZ. Thank you.
It's like, why do y'all talk so much when you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this money and I'm going to turn around and I'm just going to basically make everything miserable for everybody when they're already miserable, the way they tried to do for me. I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go in your face, and I'm going to make a point of it because that's justice and that's righteousness. No, you don't sit there and take nothing from nobody. You put these fools in their place and let them know what time it is and what reality is and laugh in their face. I'm going to be flaunting money in y'all's faces. Real talk. People don't understand. People that talk about me, like, bro, I will literally walk up to people with stacks of cash on me to laugh in your face on camera, bro. Put it on my channel and then get paid for it.
You will walk up to people with bags of cash, get your ass kicked, and have it taken from you 100%. You would never do anything like that. Nobody with any fucking sense would.
Niggas underestimate me. They don't get who they talking to. Like, I am a literal gang lord.
What are we talking to here? An unwashed hunchback.
Okay? You're not understanding.
With a lint-covered wool cap when he's not wearing a completely tarted Batman mask.
I'm really the streets. You can't fathom it because you're not used to a white dude like this.
Oh, God.
So it's like, and that's because you're sheltered. Most of you never been anywhere, so you don't know how reality works, right? Because there's been plenty before me, but they weren't smart like me. They were ignorant as hell, so they just got lost in the prison system, and they wasn't anywhere near my breed. They're nowhere near my level, and anyway, not even physically. So it's like, I'm trained better than everyone. I own more than anyone. All your celebrities, I own more than right now. Right? But you want to talk to me about, I don't have enough money for something. But my phone plan's paid. I was just in this church thing where you couldn't even go nowhere. We couldn't even leave the premises anywhere, and I still got my phone bill paid. And I've been making money this entire time because that's why I built a media business so that I could do these things.
Ah, yes, I remember it. So you'd say things like, you know, man, if I wanted to, I'd walk over to the gas station right now and get me some snacky poos or whatever I want to do, dog. Which meant if I walk out of here, I'm not getting back in.
And still be able to make money off a phone. That's not a hustler. So remember, people, remember, any money that I make, since I'm Tyree Sneed and everyone has to hate on me, remember, if I make money, it doesn't count. Everyone else, if they don't make money, that means they're making money. Remember, that's what they say. That's what the narcs are saying.
Wow. No, you don't make money. You don't make money. Let's take that back again, just maybe a little bit more. You never can tell.
I was just in this church thing where you couldn't even go nowhere. We couldn't even leave the premises anywhere, and I still got my phone bill paid. And I've been making money this entire time because that's why I built a media business so that I could do these things and still be able to make money off a phone. That's not a hustler. So remember,
ASICs in the late 70s were exotic AF kids.
People, remember, any money that I make, since I'm Tyree Sneed and everyone has to hate on me.
I worked at Herman's World of Sporting Goods during that time. Trust me, we couldn't keep them in stock.
Remember, if I make money, it doesn't count. Everyone else, if they don't make money, that means they're making money. Remember, that's what they say. That's what the narcs are saying. All the money I make doesn't exist. My accomplishments don't exist. Anything about me doesn't exist. It's just all negative. I'm someone completely different than who I am. Just remember, you understand? These people are hilarious, bro. You funny as hell, dog. I don't care about you, man. You're funny as hell, bro. I'm laughing in your face, man. So like I said, when I get this money, because I guarantee you it's coming, just like I told him to his face, like God got me, homie. I ain't never lack. That's facts. God provides, bro. If you can't figure that out.
Yeah, I could imagine that they still are. Yeah, back in the day, it was the stripes on the sides of the shoes. People just loved
By
them.
now, I give up. That's what the whole channel about. I'm showing you my story. It tells a story, right? So it's like my faith is in God, man, not money. I'm not after money, man. That's the whole point. I don't care about material possessions and money, but I got more than everybody still. So, but you want to talk to me about money, but you don't understand the difference between owning and renting. You don't understand what owning equity means. Do you understand how much
You don't understand the difference between owning, renting, and sleeping underneath a spider-infested tree?
equity I own? It's more than any illusion of anyone in the world. Bill Gates is not rich. He owns nothing. He's completely broke. What are you talking about, dude? I'm just talking about reality, man. I'll sit anyone down and I'll prove to you what I'm saying easily. Y'all are in denial. It's called being in denial. You're in denial of reality. That means you're what? Delusional. That's what most of your population is. So that's why y'all sit there in a fear-based vibration. And then you call it, oh, they're hating on me. Yeah, you hate on me all you want. I'm gonna keep winning though. You can be as delusional as you want.
Yeah, New Balance shoes were always good for running, but you wear the shoes and they would put 20 years on you.
That's where I want my enemies delusional in their own rut, miserable, right? Envious of me, jealous of me. And honestly, I don't want that for my enemies. I pray for my enemies. I hope you get better, man. I hope you get out of that, bro. Honestly, all y'all, because y'all sad, bro. I mean, like I said, why would you ever say that to me? You didn't have enough money. What? See what I'm saying? Your perception messed up, homie. You
Oh, thank you so much, El Pappy. And if you want to help Negative 43 TV get monetized, just watch what's out there. Catch my lives because there's going to be a whole bunch of them, but just watch my stuff in general. It's going to help out a whole heck of a lot. Hit the button. Seems to be a theme tonight.
you think because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as Batman that somehow I'm lacking now? When have I not had money for stuff? Like honestly, I'm not pretending I'm not acting. When have what?
Yeah, I will eventually have to do that, but the more traffic I have in the next month or so, just in general, the better off the bid's going to be.
Me not have money?
I think. I don't want to come off as if I know anything about this process because I certainly don't. And if I don't get it, it won't matter.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I'll show you all these last checks I got on YouTube. This is a whole full scale business. So I'm saying I'm a CEO of my own company. I work digitally. That's going to be the future, right? So all these people mad at me and they want to stop me, and they so crazy. They want to talk fake smack too and have their cake and eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Not no more. Not with me. Feel me? You're gonna have to just acknowledge what it is. I make money. I make more money than your business doing this business. Yes, and this is a business that pays 100%. That's how smart I am. So I don't understand what you're saying, bro. Like I said, my next check like $80. If I told you I got 97, that's what already almost 200. That's pretty good, right? For a dude that literally has been in this church thing where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to a bank, couldn't make a deposit, couldn't go anywhere. You asking me, how are you making money? I make money no matter what. I'm always hustling, make like I told you. What are you talking about, bro? I used to be in shelters sitting there like doing what I needed to do the right way. Like I know how to sell a pen to someone. Like they say in that movie, the Wolf of Wall Street. Honestly, they talking about me. I was the Wolf of Wall Street, but I was doing it legally the right way.
I have a relatively wide foot, a D or something, I think. But the only shoe that I've ever had trouble with relative to width are Pumas. In my experience, they're really narrow shoes. I could be wrong.
That's what y'all don't get and don't. You have no clue who you're talking. Finances, no one could ever talk to me about. So it's just pointless for someone to say something about money to me. That's just hilarious. Feel me? I'm not gonna sit here and explain it to y'all fools no more. You annoying as hell. Honestly, it's annoying, bro. What I've been through, you crazy, bro. That's funny. So, like I said, remember, I don't have money for stuff they claim, but yet all of them are struggling. All of them are in Section 8. None of them have phones or anything. And I'm here not even talking about materialism and have everything. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. They say that I'm lacking something, but then they won't acknowledge what's happened. you're going to conversate about anything, either say the truth or I'm ignoring you. It's just that simple. Like I said, like a dude like Miko Savage, you're just looking for attention, bro. This ain't the place, man. You know, you left me a comment. You said I looked like a boss. That's kind of weird coming from a man, right?
He did not leave you a comment like that. I don't believe it. Prove it.
Coming from you, that's just weird, but you're already weird. Like, I'm all right, man. Like I said, just, go somewhere else with your negative energy, and that's it, man. I wish you the best, honestly, genuinely. I hope that you.
Back in the day, though, that was Pumas were the first pair of fancy shoes that I had. Everything was all stars up to that point. I had some blue runners. They were blue, but they were like almost purple. And they were too narrow, but they were so light. And they looked so good with flare leg jeans.
Fix your act and get your act together and turn a new leaf. Because I'm gonna tell you what, man. The only reason you mad at me is because, like I said, your homeboy Buns died, who's another man. So it's weird. Whatever y'all got going on, that's your thing, right? I have a whole girlfriend and I'm in love, right? And so like I said, whatever y'all got going on, he don't have a career. He can't make no money.
He's got a whole girlfriend with half a brain at this point.
Online. And you just proved it again, because if people was making money, they wouldn't be mad at me, right? You wouldn't have time to be mad at me.
Oh, damn, he must have just been trying to. I don't know what he would mean by that. Thank you for putting me straight on that. I appreciate it.
Or whatever. I got people all on these apps trying to beg me, oh, do you need help with marketing? You got trolls asking me, why would I need help with marketing?
Yep, it is. Adidas and Puma are the result of a feud between the Dossler brothers.
And if I did my own marketing, that's crazy to say, right? Come on, bro. Me need help with marketing when you're talking to the marketing genius. Like I said, that same dude, individual, put up a video. I'll never watch none of your videos, right? Till you make sense. And even then I won't, because you're lame. I laughed at what you had to say because it made no sense. And you put up a video talking about something about spiritual guru. Let me explain something to you, bro. Whatever you're trying to say, it ain't towards me, bro, because I'm right here. I don't talk on the internet. I'm a street nigga.
Oh Lord, it's all you do. It gets a little bit tiring from time to time. And you know what I enjoy doing when I'm feeling a little bit tired? It's time for coffee. Not a sponsor. I'm going to go make a cup of Newman's Own Organic. It's the white box stuff. If you haven't tried it, try it. Boy, is it good. I'll be right back. Negative 43 TV. I'm Richbartone.
So, like I said, you're going to have to just, quit with the computer stuff, because it ain't going to fly over here. That's number one. Number two, like I said, I'm not just a spiritual guru. I'm a spiritual emperor. There's no question on what I've accomplished here. The whole masses love me, and I teach and educate, and God vouched for me. Go against me, you go against God. So, like, you sitting there, you all messed up struggling. I look down on you literally every day. You're not eating like me. You're not moving like me. You don't live like me. You don't look like me. How would you have my name in your mouth? That don't even make no sense. So I got a lot of like homeless individuals, like weird people, like bottom of the barrel, and they got my name in their mouth. That's fine. I'm not going to waste my time with you. I'm just going to laugh at you while I keep everything the right way on this platform and remain above you in a sin. Feel that, homie? And that's how to really, really win with anybody. It ain't about all this fake stuff, man. It ain't. Like I said, those are all people on a lower vibration. Those are all people below me already. I already left them behind, man. I'm going to keep it a buck and 100 in the South out, and I'm going to keep on winning out here, and I'm going to keep on running the streets, not backing down to nothing and nobody, and really, really being the real thing. See, a lot of these people, they're simple dudes. They're not men. A man has a mind and a brain, and it's wholesome and thinks from every angle. It's like Brad Pitt said in that one movie. He said, you're not a smart man, but none of y'all are men. That's the other thing I want to get clear. Ain't no men. I don't want to hear it from no one. No one, right? I'm gonna even teach my girl Christina, not to say man around me. There's no such thing as a man. When dudes start acting like men, I'll tell you. Till then, the only man is me. Talking about men. I'm talking about the other, strangers and people in the public saying the word men. There ain't no men. Talking about a bunch of grown adults that don't even act grown. Not one of these dudes over here anywhere is a man. If you're a man, you own stuff. If you're a man, at this point in the game, you should probably have your act together. Again, y'all think I don't have my act together for some reason. I don't understand it. Why? You talking about because I walk a lot? So I sweat? I mean, I don't understand. Like, I look beautiful. I look handsome. Like, it kind of sounds like you just discriminate. And that's what it is. Like, I don't care about that. That's your problem, bro.
You know what I mean? You got hate in your heart. That's something you got to deal with God, bro. It's between you and God. But I'm gonna say it again, bro. At the end of the day, why would people talk to me like I'm struggling? Or like, where are you getting this from? That's all I'm saying. I'm struggling.
It's
So
so
I'm
good,
blowing
kids.
up on the
I'm here
internet
to
and I'm a
tell you.
superstar and a celebrity. But to you, somehow, I'm struggling because, again,
Oh yeah, Newman's Own, baby. It is truly good coffee.
a lot of these people, especially minorities, because they lack knowledge. If you ignorant, you're not going to understand how to build your own business. Facts. You're never going to know how to build your own business. Now, what are all the people hating? Exactly what I just said. All of them, almost every single, even if they white or whatever, they still fall into that category. Ignorant.
I collect cheap guitars. I haven't bought one for a couple of years, but by and large, that's my thing. I don't play well, but I play a little bit for my own enjoyment. And I have 8 guitars, 7 of which I can't justify owning. But I again, I don't play that well, but I love them as objects as much as anything else. And I've got 3 of them in the closet that need new strings. I got the strings. I just don't know if I feel like messing with it.
So let them be ignorant and stay broke and stay slow and dumb. Let them do that. But we're going to be over here doing the real thing that they never could do. They could never come close to what I do. Not one word I speak goes without me getting paid. When I speak, I get paid. I turn water into wine. I turn words into money. Niggas want to talk about rap. You can't make it in rap no more unless you come to my label, Cashless Bane, because I took over the street so bad that nobody can do nothing.
Not to mention, I have no distribution arm whatsoever. Yes, indeed, Brett. Paul Newman's brand does make coffee. I have a mug full of it right here. The organic special blend. I mean, it's not at all acidic. It tastes great. It smells wonderful. But what coffee doesn't really?
Niggas can't pump on the block no more. Niggas can't do nothing because of me. That's the truth. So everything everyone's talking about is null and void, period. It don't exist. This is mine. Like I taught Mike, manifest destiny, right? This is mine. See, I'm the real thing of that. That's the thing people don't get. That's why I sit there and I joke and I love it because I know it's me. I'm really that. I'm really a gangster through and through. It's in my DNA. It'll never change, right? It means I don't do none of this fake stuff, right? I don't back down to nobody. And at the same time, I understand you can't just have the physical aspect or the macho aspect or the strength. You got to literally be smart as hell and know how to make the right moves because your enemies want to trick you off your throne. Don't take bait. You don't got to be Mr. Tough Guy all the time. You need to be smart. So if I'm outsmarting my enemy, I ain't even got to do nothing. I just sit there and I win. That's why people mad at me. So that's why when people say that, like, oh, I'm glad, you're not glad. You wishing me everything the opposite, bro. You like Tupac said, they say they wish me well, but I know they wish me hell. See,
Nobody wishes you well. Nobody here is being at all two-faced about you, least of all me.
you don't want me to win, but I am winning. You mad because you like, how does he keep doing this? So everything you're saying, I don't understand. I mean, like I said, I literally just manifested a ticket that cost over 240 bucks, almost 300. I just manifested new shoes. You notice this entire time
You did not manifest new shoes. You were probably given new shoes at the bum outlet.
manifested new shoes, new anything. If I wanted to get new watches, I could start buying those. I mean, if I wanted to get tablets, I could start copping those.
You need to get a steady place to stay. That doesn't mean squatting at your mom's house. I don't know how you're going to do it. If it's possible to have a negative credit score, you certainly do. We have video of you in the movie Viva Las Vegas, where you are actually flexing on the fact that you did not intend to pay, I believe, a mechanic for services rendered. And this was at a time where you could have paid that bill several times over. But you publicly stated you were going to pay that bill and you tried to justify it. You're an untrustworthy bitch, but we all know that. That's why we're here on Negative 43 TV. Man, the button just doesn't want to click tonight.
This whole time,
Getting into a hurry and everything.
I don't know what people talking about. I'm kind of like good and gravy with what I got because I count my blessings. I got plenty. I got more than enough for everything I need, honestly. You know what I mean? I just come on here, I provide you a service, and I expect to be compensated and paid, which, by the way, my sponsor, if you can hit my Cash App, please do. It would be nice. It's been a little while, as well as Agent Q. I need all the help and support I can get always. That doesn't mean that I'm down.
It means that you're horrifically down. You have never been lower in your life. Oh, that's a nice phrase, DZ. Slicker than cum on a gold tooth. The first time I ever heard that colorful phrase was Jim Cornette was telling a story on Arn Anderson, I believe.
I paid my phone bill. The same people you associated with Miko Savas that don't exist and are fighting for an identity online and look completely.
You want to have some goofy, mindless fun. After this, of course, search for Jim Cornette, Guess the Program. You'll absolutely love it, and you won't understand why.
Delusional as they are, they said I couldn't pay my phone bill, but I paid it on my own. No one helped me. No, I'm trying to get paid for what I do. I deserve to get paid for my career, don't I? Yeah. Just because you mad, you don't control my budget or my business. I'm a content creator. We survive off donations, sir.
We have another Jim Cornette fan here. So am I right about Guess the Program, or am I right about Guess the Program?
So I'm going to do my job, and you can sit there trying to imitate me while you make no bread. And I do get paid, right? Like I said, next check already $80. Once I get it over 100, that's cash in the bank. It's coming not that month, but I'll accumulate it by the end of next month. It'll probably be really high, and then that'll come the following month, 21st to the 26th.
You aren't going to collect anything until the end of December.
So the only issue will be the same thing about getting there, unless God just picks me up out of nowhere, like he said, and gives me my blessings. Because he's telling me everything's about to change for me, and I already know it. I believe it without any doubt. Right? So it's like me, I just stay focused on what I'm doing, because even when I got money, I'm going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's great. Brian Last will pick a few programs out of his collection, and he'll read the card to Jim Cornette. What Jim Cornette has to do is tell him the city that the card was in and the year. It's endlessly fascinating. I'm really glad kayfabe's over with. We wouldn't have these stories.
Same stuff for a little. I mean, I'm for sure I'm going to be put in a whole new environment. Everything's going to change for me, but like until then, I'm going to stay focused and do what I'm doing. And even when I got money, I'm gonna go to all these spots, places. I already got connections for everything. I got people I'm talking to. I can open businesses with. Like everybody in Kentucky love me now. You left me out there stranded and didn't do nothing but a service for me, because I got everyone on my side. The whole streets roll with me in Lexington. Seriously, that quick. It took like 5 days. So, like I said, people don't understand. Like, y'all be.
Like I say, no one in Lexington knew who the fuck you were. They don't know who the fuck you are. They weren't even aware that you were in town.
Talking and running your mouth. Like I said, they got gangs out there, bro. They got that thing that was on the whatever, the post that says KFG. That's some gang or something out there. I went right into all their territories and was doing pull-ups, working out, and muscle-ups on the bar. You can't see the video?
They do some really good streams to him and Brian Last about food. And they can get very, well, not very, but somewhat heated about things like hamburgers.
I'm the real thing, bro. I didn't have any guarantee of being able to move around. I was stranded. And you see how brave I am, right? I just go right into it, right? Like, there's plenty of people around, plenty of these dudes. I ain't scared of nobody, homie. I'll walk right in any of your hoods and barrios and take it over. I'm telling you, I will take over your block in my sleep. I'm the one who's intimidating. Everyone else is a mouse, right? So like I said, what could you tell me, bro? I mean, you ain't this. Everybody in y'all's groups, what?
You're not bragging. We're allowed to talk about our hobbies around here. We're all friends after all.
Whatever gonna look up to me like they do. They're going to look up to me as the leader. They're going to look to me for advice. And I'm going to tell you one more thing, man, about
around here. It's really tough for me to consider somebody flexing when they're talking about something they love, you know?
Anyone in that ministry stuff. I'm going to take that whole thing over.
You're just sharing your interest.
I'm going to buy out the homes and the buildings for real. I'm going to restructure the whole thing, and all you niggas is getting fired. All y'all are fired and terminated immediately with the job. You fired. Get out of here, pack your bags, and hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yep. Immediately. All of them are resigning immediately. I'm firing all y'all.
He has revenge fantasies. Have you ever noticed?
Feel me? So, like I said, you're not going to work for that ministry. I'm going to take them over. I'm talking about all of them. I'm going to take over them soft niggas in Amarillo. I'm going to take over that one because it's personal now, right? And like I said, one of them tried to get in my face. He backed down and he ran from me. And I'm not going to let that nigga forget, right? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, you literally came up against God with me, homie. I'm going to take over every one of these ministries. Watch. I'm going to buy out the buildings cash where I own everything. And it's going to all be run by me. And you niggas ain't coming nowhere near my buildings. You feel me? And like I said, with me, like, it just is what it is, man. You ran into the right one. You ran into real power. And now you get to see it. That's the first move I'm making. All them people, all them fools losing their job. Because it's really not a job. You don't even work. You don't make money. You don't have no real title. Like I said,
RTS is getting really good at the Tyree Sneed
the
voice.
churches can't ever say they have a chosen one or have a minister. You cannot appoint that. God appoints that. God is real. So if you claim you believe in God, how come you can't hear what he's doing right in front of your face? I'm the only chosen one, homie. There's only one. I'm the only anointed. That's why he says, touch not my anointed. Look, but don't touch. Right? It is what it is, man. Feel me? Like I said, end of the day, bro, God got me. That's all I care about, bro. I already know, man. I see it already, man. I could see how it's nothing but envy and jealousy. And that's the reason why people don't do nothing for me, won't help me with nothing. It's like, I never really asked. I've been doing my own thing, doing it by myself this entire time, and I'll continue to.
You never really asked. Look at the lower left corner of the screen. Let me take down the comment. Yeah, it says, Batman Immortal, send me money. What the fuck ever, dog.
Even more so now. I don't need nothing from nobody, man. Get out of my face and keep it pushing. Tell a joke. You feel me? That's how I feel about everybody. Not just feel, but that's actual reality. Like I said, I run all of my stuff. You don't come near me. You don't come around nothing I own. You stay away from me and everything that has to do with me. Got it? And I mean that. All right? Back up. Feel that? That's it. That's simple, man. So like I said, I got real buildings. I got real equity, real money. I'm not hearing what no fools talking about. That ain't talking about nothing. Run your mouth a lot. Yeah, I don't get it, bro. But real talk, I don't get how you don't understand. How in the hell am I ahead of y'all? Y'all got businesses that make no bread, but I got a business on social media that pays less than 1/100 of a cent, and I'm still making more money than you. But you got the go and audacity to tell me I don't have money for something. What do I not have money for? I don't get it, bro. Like, that's weird, man. I just like, bro, that's crazy. You see how unfair and weird they are? Like, I just got started. This is my first day with actual freedom base in a long time. And they're gonna say some negative stuff like that. You don't have money for how? What are you talking about? Money, nigga? What? I haven't even had a chance to start.
You don't have money. You don't have money. Anybody remember that time where he was telling a story about the main pastor saying you didn't have any money when we picked you up? And he looks at the camera and he says, like, what? Oh, so punchable.
What are you talking about, homie? These people are crazy, bro. Like, that's what they do. They so unfair and weird in their mind. And then you wonder why I keep telling y'all trick people. Nothing to help nobody. They all some haters, like, cool haters, hi hater, be a hater. But
the noise just sounded funny to me. I don't know why.
At the end of the day, I'll laugh in your face like I have every other time because I know I'm going to have everything like I do now. I'm already rich. I'm already wealthy. I already got it. Why don't you get it? Go get it for yourself. Don't be mad at me because I made it. That's the last thing I would ever sit there and want to hear. Like, I'm not going to sit there and get mad. I'm just going to walk away. Delusional trying to talk to me like, oh, yeah, you don't have something.
No, you don't. You made it, huh? Get in your car and drive away. I dare you. What's that? You don't have a car? Oh, well, you don't have a car, but you don't have a car on pavement, so that makes you superior as you walk down the street, ruining yet another pair of shoes. The fuck ever. Your car's the city bus.
You need something. Yeah, I'm real broke, fool. I'm real broke with brand new sneakers on. I got basically brand new everything. I'm pretty sure I got brand new tank tops in my bag. I got a brand new backpack, nigga. I got it on video. Like, I'm welcomed everywhere. Then people literally told me, they said, you always got somewhere to go, bro.
You just flexed on a backpack, a pack of wife beaters, and a cheap pair of shoes. This is supposed to impress me, impress anybody here. It doesn't. It never has. You embarrass yourself constantly, but you're too obtuse to notice.
You feel me? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, people claim they from the street but don't understand street politics and maintaining good relations with the right good people. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. You're gonna talk about you street, but then try to shame me for living the real thing, being out here doing it. I don't get that, bro.
Car rich and motor poor. It sounds like you're describing my last Hyundai.
The environments I went into.
That son of a bitch, I had 3 more months to pay on that cocksucker, and it was paid off. No, engine turned into an absolute boat anchor for
You were scary. You know what I mean? They just aren't to me because I'm so used to it. I don't get it, bro. It's just weird, man. Like I said, people are walking contradictions. So let them do them. I'm gonna do me. That's it, man. I gotta go, man. I'll talk to you in a minute. One.
Says he's got to go, and he did actually wind up going. Can I find one more thing? Can I find one more thing? Am I going to look? I almost feel as if I'm going to. Let me see here. Live. Click on live, and it shows nothing. Shows absolutely nothing. There must be some small thing that we can go out on. He did something that was like 7 minutes. Okay, this will work. No, I've already covered that one. Oh boy, when you stay current, it actually starts to get somewhat difficult. Here is one that apparently I have never seen this one. Kind of surprises me that I find one with no red line at the bottom. It's the truth. It's natural. It's what's going to happen. We are going to watch. I'm the strongest there has ever been. My kindness and compassion is strength. Well, if you had kindness and compassion, that would in fact be a positive thing, but you don't, so it's not.
All right, let's try this one more time.
Let's raise the curtain.
So,
boom.
Like I was saying, I'm figuring this out a little more. There's actually a lot out here. It's really beautiful. So it's going to give me something to do because I'm going to try to use my time to check this.
Get a job?
This out and take a look at things. So again, in my position, what I need to do is get all the investors, sponsors, donators, whatever you want to call them, that I can. I need all the donations I can right now, all the funds. You can send them through Venmo or Cash App. The PayPal I can't get into. You're welcome to use it, but I can't get into it right now. Okay. And that's just because of the phone number thing. I have to try to call them and change it. I may do that tomorrow. Okay. I'm moving pretty fast here with everything. I am making progress very quickly. I'm gaining ground very quickly, which is, only makes sense, that I would. But the thing a lot of y'all don't get is y'all are a part of this storyline. Okay. And a lot of you are not the good part. What you have to understand is, God is really using me. I know that much. And I can already kind of see some of what I believe could happen. I'll put it like that, is probably going to happen. I can already see how everything is going to play out, how this is going to go. And it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I don't really worry about anyone or what people have to say because I deem them all irrelevant. Because again, I'm really Batman in real life. It's just different. It's hard to explain to you, but I have a lot of power. I tried to tell these people this. Like I said, they're all delusional. So they thought that they didn't have to listen. Well, now you know that you do have to listen because, again, you were vastly underestimating me and had no idea who you were talking to, which means that you're slow. because I told you straight up to your face what it is. I don't keep secrets. I don't hide things. And that's the thing. When you got a bunch of criminals trying to talk to you some way, projecting like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, eventually you won't be the guy carrying it all. And that is kind of my advice relative to what I did for years, which was operate forklifts. I stayed on it for an entire career, and that is largely why I have the problems I have with my back. But it's a great entry level thing. It usually pays pretty well. Most places, it pays pretty well, with the idea of eventually getting off of that lift as fast as you possibly can. If you join a major freight company, that's something you can do fairly easily.
How does that make sense? It was always trying to verbally come at me somehow. It was always trying to bother me and not let me have peace. It was always trying to say, I'm wrong and y'all can do no wrong. All those fake leaders, like I said, right, in that church cult, none of them are leaders. You have to understand, I'm barely getting started. I'm right here in your face, right, kicking truth and reality, and you ain't going to do nothing about it but sit there and put up with it, right? And everything I said, I already said to your face.
Okay, you photoshoppers out there, how about a pair of FUBU Air Sneeds? What can you cook up for us?
I already told him, bro, like, that's the thing. Like, you know, my deal is I don't like pretenders. You know, I don't, bro. Like, that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay, he's here. It's Troll Team 6. Please welcome.
That people are fake. People act catty, act like, oh, they like you, like they cool with you, but then they hate you. Like, that ain't cool. You know what I mean? Because the fact is that I deserve my respect if anybody does, based off of what I've been through and everything I've accomplished. And that's my thing. They're trying to decide respect based off of fake roles. That's not how respect works, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I don't really care what they talking about, bro.
I'm assuming you're talking about these socks from the picture. Yeah, it looked like a World War I trench foot.
To be honest.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
It
Because at the
did.
end of the day, you gonna respect me. So that was the whole thing. I'm not gonna stick around and have people pretend with me that I've told you enough times. I went over this a million times on my lives, on my shows, right? I actually sent the shows, right, to that, to whatever, to the other, to the phone that basically they were using to try to break the law and to bother me.
Ran like a whippoorwill's ass. I like that a little bit more than I should. That's I like that. Very colorful again.
Right? Which makes no sense and is a coward move, like everything they do, right? So basically, how do I put this? I sent them the lives, the shows, because like I said, I mean, once you start talking to me, I can say whatever I want to.
Yeah, you can do very well driving forklifts, which is why I stayed at it. When I became disabled, I was making, what was it, $26.98 7 years ago. That was really, really pretty darn good working man money right there. But there's a price to be paid. Forklifts don't have suspensions. Again, a great entry level job, and you can start at pretty solid money if you go to a major company. And the opportunities for advancement are there. I had several of them, but I like going home from work at night and not worrying about shit.
Respond. I have full rights to talk and speak. I mean, you're bothering me. I'm not even talking to you. So they can go watch that.
All
me
right.
going completely in on you, explaining reality of who you are, and now everybody knows your secret. And there's going to be a lot more secrets that come out. There's going to be a lot more truth. Why? This was your doing. You're the one who wanted to run your mouth.
Oh yeah, 1980. I can tell you all about. Oh my God. I worked at Owens, Illinois, in Columbus, Ohio. We made television glass, the funnels, the back of your picture screen way back in the day. And obviously, you hire in on the worst jobs. And let me tell you, it was an 8-hour swing, 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7. The factory work, for me, I despised it. It was hot even in the middle of the winter, potentially dangerous. There's always a chance you could get cut.
You're the people who wanted to make an enemy, a complete enemy, out of someone who's nothing but nice to you. Some of these people I thought were friends. I thought we were cool. You're the ones who chose to do this. So you have to understand, you are the one who's making the worst.
But I hired in 1980 at $6.30 an hour. I believe nowadays that's equal to, I'll guess, somewhere around $18. If anybody wants to punch that one up, it was $6.30 an hour when I hired in. I think nowadays it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of $18. And I remember standing there on that ceiling line. I won't bother going into what the job was. All night long, I was thinking, oh my God, what have I done with my life?
Decisions you possibly can. You are the ones who are bringing about your own karma and justice, right, with God, right? So again, you chose to intentionally, right? You still have no excuse. You still could do the right thing. I'm not asking anything of you. I need nothing from you. You see what I'm saying? You chose to treat me differently. You chose to be discriminant and racist. You chose to do all these things.
My last job was with a major freight company in the United States, and we got nice raises every year. Nice raises for working men, anywhere from 75 cents to $1.25 a year. That's because I got lucky and got myself hired into the hottest freight company in the United States. And since Yellow unbelievably went out of business, they are no doubt the #1 freight company in the entire world. It was a great move after losing a job of 24 years. It was. I wish I could say, oh, well, I based this on my research. No, I just blundered into it.
Right? You're the one who's choosing to not give me basic human respect. You understand? I could care less. Like, you're some cowards. Hey, I got the best of you. Like, I own you. I don't need nothing from you, bro. Y'all are a joke. Like I said, send my money. But y'all ain't got no money, right? Because that church code broke.
My first adult job was a lot worse than that, Stu. Oh, God, it was 1980. I was a department manager for Herman's World of Sporting Goods. And oh my God, there was no money in it. I was bringing home $131 a week. Back when my rent was $215. This is to say I was making no money whatsoever, and I had to pay what was a fairly sizable amount of rent back then. Things didn't get off to such a great start.
Broke. They ain't got no bread, homie. That's the truth. They ain't got no bread. They'll never make money, ever. None of those people. They don't even let you do anything in there. They won't let nobody make no money. The pastors, the damn pastors are evil, sitting there pocket watching, right? Trying to hold people down. What is that? I had to tell dude to his face, like, bro, yeah, I'm trying to build my life. Like, what is you talking about? Like, why would you ever try to discuss a grown man's finances? You're out your mind, dude.
He was trying to figure out how much money you were making so you could tithe. That's exactly what he was doing, by your own admission. We all know it.
Like, why do you think just because it's a church thing that you get passes and there's the rules, and like the rules of reality don't apply? That's weird. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, you know, personally, I ain't hearing it. None of it. I'm not hearing none of it. I'm not worried about what nobody talking about or what they doing or saying. I'm just not concerned because I'm gonna do me regardless. You understand? So for me, that's the thing, man. I break all the rules like I am now, and I do what I want. I'm gonna get away with everything always, and I'm gonna be the boss that I am. You have to understand. I have
The only thing that you're currently getting away with, the only thing that you've really gotten away with for years is being on the streets. To me, that's you getting away with something. You need to be hospitalized. And I'm not saying that to be a dick or be an asshole or make fun of you or anything like that. You need to be hospitalized. That's not me being kind either. It's just that is the fact. You need to be hospitalized. Good Lord in heaven.
a crystal clear record right now. I'm good. I don't have any felonies. Can't get any felonies because then I can't run my business properly. Okay? Because when I go out as Batman, right, I wear a vest, right? I wear a level 3A, right?
completely bulletproof vest.
No, it's probably just a weight plate. There is a plate of some sort in that vest, but I'm guessing it's not really bulletproof. It's a weight vest. We're paying $1,000 a month here, and I live in government senior housing. It's extremely nice, but we're paying $1,000 a month to live in government housing. It's true.
Right? So I'm going to be attaining a level 4 and a level, what is it, like level 3A or a level 3, right? The higher levels, I'll be getting all of that, right? I'll be getting more steel armor. I'll be getting other materials that are more fibrous and can move better. But when you got someone who's put their all and their passion into something, and I mean, I've literally been the real thing this entire time, and you've got people like that Bobby dude, like I said, disrespecting someone who's a legend. Like, you're a joke, son. Like I said, you were a joke in whatever prison or jail you were in. You were a joke in there. You backed down to everybody. I already know. Like, you was a sucker. You was never tough, right? And you want to sit there and try to pretend. Why do you keep every 5 seconds somebody's doing something, telling them what to do? Bro, you have no authority. You're not in a position to tell me what to do. Get that right. You're below me, dude. I'm just being real, man.
It's not that he's below you. Nobody's in a position to tell you anything. Number one, because you won't listen. But then again, that's your right as a supposedly grown-up person to do what you want to do within the realm of the law, of course. But what you want to do is consistently stupid and consistently loses you money. Yet it's never ever your fault. Sounds kind of juvenile.
Understand, bro. You did back down. You will always back down. Like I said, all that stuff they kicking is fake, bro. They don't understand that some people are actually real. Some people really, really from the street. Some people really, really gangsters. Some people really, really about that life and about this. And the point is, you ain't. You ain't about none of that.
You know what gangsters tend not to be about? Their kids. They don't really tend to be about their women either. Or as they tend to call them, baby mamas. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about those damn kids. They don't. No more than you care about yours. It's not something that should be emulated.
So the point is, why would
For that reason, if nothing else.
I waste my time arguing with you when you're ignorant and you can't even embrace what's right in front of you and what somebody's not only telling you but proving you, and you keep talking smack like you ain't grown? That's corny, bro. You feel me? Like, that's adults who ain't grown. I ain't got time for you. I'm just saying, reality, you don't have a choice but to acknowledge the truth. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't ever look at Batman and say, "Oh, you ain't Batman." It's not even funny. Like, do you understand what I've put into this? Do you understand what I've been through, what I've survived? And I'm just barely getting started. Do you know how many lives I changed? Even the divine, these readings are telling you, like, I've changed so many lives for the better. I've saved lives. I've done it all, bro. The real thing. I'm barely getting started, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Ah, shit. I was hoping I could catch it in time. It's Troll Team 6, ladies and gentlemen. He's the latest winner of the mute game here on Negative 43 TV. I can only be so upset because people really enjoy the mute game. I'm kind of glad that we came up with this whole thing. So it's Troll Team, it's RTS, and who else? Who else? It's somebody else. Anyway, yes, indeed, you did win. So let's hit the candy colored button and see how long it's going to take me before I screw up yet again on Negative 43 TV.
Dan, I'm going to be flying at some point with I'm creating
It's actually fun. I don't mind it at all anymore.
wings that fly. Like, y'all are talking. If you doubt me, you're hilarious, because when I told people like Red Pill on the internet and said, "No, you don't understand, like, I'm going to really be Batman," he didn't believe me then.
You know what really sucked about that whole thing, though? I made a great point. Believe me, I did.
They tried to act like they doubt it when they did believe it and they knew it was the truth.
But the moment's gone, and that sucks.
And I already did it. So every time that I say something, I deliver. Always. I always prove everybody wrong. Why would you doubt someone? Like, that's the whole point. I've made all my money and success off of other people's doubt. I didn't make it off of their doubt, but I'm just saying I always was doubted, and then I rose above everyone and everything.
I mean, I know that kind of stuff happens in life, but I just hate that it happened to you.
And came back and rained down fiery hell on everyone every single time. So it's like, I can understand why this situation wouldn't be any different. The thing is, I don't have nothing to prove to you. You're irrelevant. I'm just telling you who you are real quick. That's the thing. You're a waste of my time. You're nobody in this world. Like I said, you're just stuck in a church cult doing the work of Satan and the devil 100%. Your God is the devil. I'm going to say it plain as day. God is a code for what you fear, right? Now, the God I believe in is something totally different. I believe in love. I believe in source. I believe our creator, right? Totally different entities, right? The God you following is clearly the devil because you can look at your actions. That's how brainwashing happens, through God, through the Bible, through all this religion stuff that ain't real, right? It's real, but it's sick and disgusting. That's why if you look at Rome and Vatican, that's where all our problems come from and all the evil in the world, basically. Seriously. So you got to wake up. Everybody's got to wake up, and that's what I'm here to do, wake people up. You know, that's why I would never lie to Christina being my girlfriend and is going to be my wife. I would never lie to her because I love her too much.
Yeah, I can understand that. That would have to be actually worse than being in a relationship with somebody that's, oh, I don't know, excessively promiscuous. That's actually a lot
I'm
worse.
not going to lie and tell someone a lie just to make them feel better. I just can't. I have to tell you the truth because I care about you and I care about your soul and I care about your mind more than anything. And I'm going to tell you what, no divine entity, not even God himself, is going to care more about you than me. And that's really the truth. And that's what time it's for. And that's what we need in this world. We have to take care of each other. If we don't value ourselves above God, above everything, then there's something wrong. And that's when you get these cults. That's where you get the abuse, the neglect, everything that I've been through, everything that I witnessed and went through. You understand what I'm saying? You can't tell me I'm wrong because I'm proving it to you. And this is the thing, is that my walk has to be an example for people to learn from.
And I love that, TT. It's actually becoming something some people look forward to. Anything that brings you to the show, I'm all for.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not about just me. It's really way bigger than me. My purpose is for everyone. It affects everyone. It helps everyone. You know what I mean? And that's the thing is, you know, you sit there and you say, Jesus Christ this, Jesus Christ that. And you're looking at it. You're looking at a Messiah. You're looking at somebody who literally did all that for your sins over and over. I've resurrected 1,000,000 times. I've survived the impossible 1,000,000 times. I've faced, you know what, looking in its eyes 1,000,000 times. You know what I mean? So it's just different. You know what I mean? So like I said, I mean, I'm not concerned about that and religion and, you know, what is what. I don't care. I just know me and I'm doing the best I can. You know what I mean? My creator knows where my heart's at. Every time people start using the word God, it's only to bring fake vindication, fake justification for.
You don't deserve that, man. That's wow. That's just a total bummer. It is. And we're gonna pick things up for you right now. Yes, we certainly are. Can't have DZ being down now.
Evil. That's what I've noticed every single time. Everyone who brings up God, I see misfortune come to them and horrible things. Because, like I said, it's a lie. It's a system that's made to lie to you. It's the king of all lies. And I'm telling you the truth. So you either want to believe in the truth or you want to be brainwashed. That is reality. Because I'm out here fighting for my life because of God. I'm out here fighting for my life because of all this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's move on. I'm sure you want to.
Y'all got to quit trying to paint it like it's nice and cutesy and say, oh, well, that was just them. And you can't say that's God. You're totally missing the point of what I'm saying. I can say exactly what it is, reality, that I don't need to be on a defensive with no God.
You are on the defensive with virtually everything around you. You better be on the defensive with God, because if there is a God, and again, I like to believe that there is, couple days ago, as they say, you cut a check, your ass can't cash, buddy.
I'm not on the defensive with nobody. This is my world. It's a man's world, and I run it, right? And I'm telling you, I am the creator.
Oh, thank goodness for dogs and cats, man. I agree.
That's what they're telling me in my journey, like spiritual journey. They're telling me I am it, right?
I got a real squeezer myself. He's a cat, of course.
How you doing? They're not telling me that it's just God. They're telling me, and they're also saying I didn't do it all alone. Of course not. They said I'm divinely connected. Yeah, but that is still doing it on your own.
You haven't done anything on your own. It is a consistent, repetitive theme that you need help, y'all. This is just basic shit. Y'all lazy as fuck, bro.
That's doing it on your own with the assistance of spirits, right? Good spirits. That's doing it with angels. So, like I said, I believe in our creator. You know, I don't really call it God. I just try to publicly. But there's a huge misconception because the God that I'm praying to and talking to
Okay,
is
all
not the
right.
same God y'all believe in. I promise
Oh,
that. Mine is love. It is source. Okay. That is the only good creator. Okay. And that's what I come from and what I know. So, like I said, I just call it God, but it's not the same as y'all. Every one of them, that I've ever seen, I got set up in all private schools. I've seen nothing but evil people hide behind the name of God.
please welcome the legend that is Atcha611 to the show.
You understand? So it's like, we know what it is. We know it's there, but you've never heard anyone explain it to me. Explain it to you the way I am. Why? Because everyone else was wrong and I'm right. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. I know I'm right. I know what I'm saying is true. Now, again, I'm saying I want everyone to believe in God, but just understand when you believe in God, walk the right way. Don't be just about reading a book in scripture. Be about living in God's image and really representing love, right? If they say God is love, then that's cool. That's fine. That's what I believe in. But all that other stuff, right? And the fact that that can be twisted and turned around, that's the thing. It all has truth in it, right? But you got to understand what evil people do. They're going to take the truth and they're going to try to twist it. And they've had so much time, centuries, to do this with that book and everything else. You think they haven't done it? Come on, bro. Y'all got to wake up, man. Y'all got to wake up. We don't have time to play around because I'm here fighting for my life. I got real enemies. You understand? I got real enemies who believe in God. You got to understand what's going on out here. All of y'all. Real talk. Because, that's the thing. I can't be on the defensive or people trying to shame me or act like I'm wrong. I am not wrong. I am telling you the truth. Christina knows I would never steer you wrong.
Indeed, Troll Team 6, that's the Sneedville spirit in words.
Ever. But I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm going to stand up to everyone. You know what I mean? Real talk. Even sometimes you have to stand up to who you love and explain to them, listen, this is reality. Like that, you have to see this. You have to wake up and be an awoken being and see what is going on, because anything else is called manipulation.
I first laid eyes on my wife in June of 1978, and that was it. And that was the end of it for me, and it was kind of the end of it for her too. We've been married 44 years. We've been together 47.
And that's what the devil do. Okay? And I've seen this character called God do it a million times in front of me. It's manipulation. It's designed to play on your sympathetic part. So if you're a good person, they can take advantage of you. And that church and all those people do the same thing. Why should they make money off of us? You see what I'm saying? I would never be a part of your joke. No, I was there just to do what I'm doing and to expose you. That's it.
Thanks so much, DZ. We'll see you next time. Please, everybody, a warm goodbye here. We should be here about another 16 or 17 minutes. With the mouth running, it'll be closer to 25 or so right here on Negative 43 TV. Again, good night, Dutchie. Have a good one. And tell the puppy hi for me, if you would.
That's it. Literally, that's it. To infiltrate, see, expose, and now I can tell all the truth.
DZ, it's the one thing in my life that I can say that actually went right.
That's it. Anything else? I wasn't there for that. You think I'm going to do slave labor, bro? Come on, bro. Why would somebody with a home who has everything do slave labor? See, y'all didn't understand. No, that's not what happened. And you can't tell my story for me. I manifested this entire thing. I manifested the experience in itself. Okay? So you can't tell me how it's going to go. So
again, to say something is manifest is most commonly to say that something exists, and that's all.
that was the thing. When people started getting
It has nothing to do with conjuring bullshit out of thin air.
out of pocket, I didn't put up with it. When people started trying to tell me what to do, I told them, you ain't going to tell me what to do. When you got people who are that ignorant, who just keep on reverting back after they heard you, like, I just got to get away from you, bro. I ain't got no time. That's the thing. I'll walk away from ignorance every time. So when the false prophet Miguel sat there and said, well, what happened? What do you mean what happened, nigga? Is you crazy? Nothing happened.
Boy.
You happened. You're ignorant as hell. Like, bro, you're slow as hell, bro. Even Matt in Oklahoma was saying the same thing. Matt left the cult. He left that place in Oklahoma. The other white boy, right, that you was trying to pick on too. Come on, bro. You ain't never gonna pick on me. Y'all is crazy, bro.
You ain't never gonna pick on me. Grown men don't get picked on. The words change anyway. Grown men don't get picked on. Fifth graders do, however.
A joke, like real talk, bro. What do you mean? What happened? You ignorant as hell, bro. You went to these work sites and you was trying to act like you was in charge. You looked slow as hell. Slow as hell, and everybody saw it. Same with Bobby, bro. Like, y'all is slow, bro. How you gonna be a leader of me, who's a genius, if I'm smarter than you? The way that it works, okay, smart one, is that if somebody's smarter than you and more of a leader, just like you fed me that line of, you know what, talking about, oh well, I'm just the same as you. You're not the same as me, because you still keep assuming this.
So am I, troll team. So everybody stay on your toes. I could screw up again.
Role that you're a leader. If that's the case, just step down, because if somebody really is a leader, a natural born leader, like I told you to your face when you said that, I'm a natural born leader. That's what I told you, right? See, I never contradict myself. I never back down. I don't lie. I'm telling y'all the truth. These people back down to me already, and person to person. You feel me? Like, I'm not mad about nothing. I got the best of everyone. I'm going to always win. So my whole point is, what you're supposed to do, smart one, is move out the way. Meaning, like, resign from your position and say, nah, like, he needs to be the leader. You understand? I don't care about titles, bro. I'm gonna be a leader regardless, and that's what I did, right? So who was there for people like Marky Mark? Me. Who really brought people to God? Me. Who really saved people and made a difference? Me. You didn't do anything but look like a fool at all those work sites trying to holler at women who are hideous, right? And
I'll
wasting
let
your
you
time
through
trying
on
to
that
talk to
one,
everyone
Brett.
like
I
you're
will
someone.
let you through on that one. That was a tie, but ties go to the audience 100% of the time. I have to say, I'm fucking up head over fist here tonight.
Because you never got any attention. You made up these stories about you was in prison, talking about like you think you're tough because
yeah, you just went up 2-1.
you say you flooded some cells. That's not tough. That's exactly you. A grown adult that's not a grown adult, like a joke. Come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. You know, and you even
Oh, it was definitely a tie, but like I said, you get the win.
said it yourself what you are, so you already know what you are. And I'm just being real, man. And I honestly don't mean to like hurt your feelings. Like I said, I had nothing but love for you, for all of them. But when you got people that go like that, and that's how they think they're gonna treat people, I'm gonna tell you reality, man.
No, I'm not, Stu. Stop trying to confuse me.
And you know,
because it wouldn't be that hard to do right now.
then you are gonna be in your feelings. So now I know they in their feelings. And you deserve it. You should be in your feelings because you're wrong. Not only is you wrong, but you sick, like through and through. You wrong. Like there's something wrong with you. Feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you what it is straight up, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna sit here and act to pretend with you. Like y'all got me misconstrued, homie. Like for real, bro. So like I said, I don't care what none of y'all do, bro. Y'all don't have no power over me, man. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
And now joining us late, but he's joining us. And as always, that's what's really important. It's Southsider 619 right here on Negative 43 TV. and we have about 20 minutes to go. We'll go ahead and see this particular video through because I don't think Tyree's going to go live again tonight. I think that's probably over with, but we have plenty of enjoyment left yet.
There's another one driving that corny van. Y'all drive corny vans and you work for organizations as sheep that do nothing for you. What kind of business is that? Tell me that ain't racketeering. What you doing? Sending people out to force panhandle for you. And you got a quota, so they got to give you the money, and then y'all still ain't got no money?
And that's why I never give money to people panhandling at corners, because 95% of the time it is in fact an organized racket.
Come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. Them fools was opening their wallet in front of me paying at the dollar store or whatever and had 100 there. Like, you corny as hell, bro. You ain't never seen no money. All it is money for you. You just want to gain money off the name of God. You're sick, bro. That's all those people. Raul, all those people, bro. Like, they the devil himself. Look.
Well, if you'll remember the movie The Sermon on the Cot, he was talking about how the real way to make big money was to open a church. You'll make more money than a bank. Your words, comma, cocksucker, not mine.
Literally, everybody knows. I'm telling you, I saw the devil in Raul's eyes. He literally just looked over me and was just standing there possessed.
The devil in Raul's eyes.
Y'all don't understand my experience through this. I saw the devil in Mark's eyes. I saw the people, the mark of the beast. I'm telling you. And it's not just like a thing of like, oh, I blink once and I see it. No, they stared at me. It was something I was meant to see. Like, I'm talking awkward. Like, we standing there looking at each other for like at least, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds or more.
What you're describing is that you said something so mind-bendingly stupid that they just stared at you kind of slack-jawed, because they're thinking to themselves, what do I say back to that? How do I answer him? Just about anything that I say to him is just going to make him get a little bit louder. And all I really want is for him to just simply go the fuck away. Maybe take a shower while he was at it.
That's pretty awkward, bro. And I'm looking into your eyes like, yeah, I see you. I see you, demon. Yeah, you don't scare me. I see what it is, nigga.
Yeah, I was thinking late 60s spaghetti western on myself on that one. A Louis L'Amour title, indeed.
Yeah, and who do you think you was looking at? God. You feel me? That's what's going on. I don't know anything. Anything else that they telling you is a lie. All of it. Anything else. That's a straight bold-faced lie. You feel me? So just don't let them lie to you, man. None of those people. You feel me? That's all I want people to understand. Don't let them lie to you no more, right? And a lot of the people that are still within that ministry or a different ministry, they have my channel. I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Don't let them false prophets sit there and drag you down with them.
They have your channel. They have Tyree Sneed's channel. I don't know if they'll get the habit or not.
You know what I mean? Because you already know, that.
Now, his fellow travelers, on the other hand, if they have phones, they're all over this clown.
I mean, you know where they going. It's common sense, bro. They're not good people. So what do you think? That's the problem, bro, is everybody's trying to kiss up to get into heaven. It don't work like that, bro. You either righteous or you ain't. It's that simple.
Well, there is no righteous man, not one. And kissing up to get to heaven, do you mean worshiping God as in kissing up? I think that's what you're referring to. You better hope the atheists are in fact right, because your hole just gets deeper and hotter with higher flames every minute. Keep talking.
It's a real concept. It's a real thing. And all that other stuff, I mean, it's for the birds, bro. Real talk. Because talk is cheap. It's about action and what's really going on out here. You feel me? So, I mean, at the end of the day.
Now, you didn't mean muted. You've got the mute game on the brain. That's what you got there. No, we really don't know anything about Raul yet. Well, the girls will find out.
I don't know really what to tell people like that, because it's like, that's the whole point. That's why I never wasted my time arguing with them or running my mouth with them, because there's too many of them. There's too many ignorant people, especially in that, for me to sit there and, I'm going to argue with them? That's crazy. you'd have to be crazy to think that I'm going to spend my time and waste my time arguing with ignorant folk. I mean, that's just crazy, bro. After all I've accomplished and done in my life already. You feel me? That just doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It is what it is, quite personally. You feel me? So I don't really know what to tell you.
Imagine that.
You feel me?
I'm shocked.
But like I said, it is what it is. They gonna be heading out and leaving tomorrow, right? And like I said, I already sent you everything, so you can take a look at that and you can see what it really is and how I feel. Because it ain't how I feel; it's just the truth. I mean, I'm not asking you nothing. I'm just telling you the truth. You're delusional. Hold up.
Hold up. It's always a dreaded time here on the show. Time to grab the slider or whatever the hell you call this thing. And we're just looking for that circle to move.
Artist
we got
in
it.
music
Yeah.
sells their soul, buddy. How the system works, run by the devil, right? Y'all ain't waking up, man, to what it is. On the dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust." That's the root of all evil. Okay, they're the 10% that control the 90, which is supposed to be all of you. It ain't me, because I'm a woke. I ain't the 90, buddy. I've been richer than these people my entire existence in every way. Rich is about being righteous. It ain't about just money, and I've seen more money than anyone. So that's why, like I said, when y'all talk about Elon Musk, Elon Tusk, it's just an agent of the devil. He's a puppet. He didn't invent no rocket. He's not rich. He has zero money. Freemasons are not allowed ownership.
Fuck you. I know that's Woody, but every now and again I just have to say, fuck you. When he just starts getting so stupid. Fuck you is the only thing left.
He cannot own a car. He cannot own a home. This is just facts. Your entire system is a joke. And the reason y'all support it is because you live in a satanic society that supports, like I said, a God who's the devil, and your entire society is backwards, and so are all of you. That's why you sit there and worship and go after money instead of putting love first. And you can't understand and listen to the concept that without love, we are nothing. You have to put love first. If you don't put love before money, I mean, you 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to see no real money. If you don't put love before money, you're never going to understand how the world really works. It's just that simple, man, because money's going to come and go, bro. I don't care how much it is.
Money's going to go and it's going to stay gone.
Money's going to come and go, but the one thing that's going to stay is somebody who loves you.
The only thing that's going to stay is the poverty and the shame.
You feel me? And that's the
Yes.
truth, man. That's not just my truth. That's the truth for everyone. So that's my only deal, man, is I'm trying to teach people the real thing, man, is that who cares about money? Don't put money first. Put love first. And I'm going to be real, man. That's what matters to me. Not money, not this money stuff. What matters to me is Christina, because that's who I really, truly love. You know? So it is what it is, man. And any mentality that she had, I would try to help her with it and, you know, do the best that I can to help her, you know, and be there for her every step of the way. That's all that I can say.
Can you really say that, Red Screen? I mean, he did purchase several prostitutes.
You know, well, so if you hear this, I love you more than anything.
So yeah, he didn't put love first.
And that's the truth. You know, like I said, these people are the ones running their mouth and arguing. I don't know what he's honking at me for. I don't know you. Or what he's honking at.
He's honking at an idiot. He's honking at an ingrate. He's honking at an inbred hunchback.
So, you know, you get what I'm saying, bro. You feel me? People, I mean, I don't care, bro. People do what they do, man. For me, I'm going to do what I do. You feel me? Which, what I'm going to do is, you know, I plan to keep winning. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, you know, Christina is the #1 priority to me and always will be. I'm not here to look cute. I'm not here to make it sound cute. I'm not ever going to be on all that God stuff. Like, no, when I talk about God, it's from a real place. You know what I mean? But God knows me. I ain't going to sit there and kiss up to nobody, including God.
Man, he just keeps getting worse.
You feel me? I'm not, because that's not what it's about. You understand? It's about being you. It's about having a personality and being yourself. People love me for who I am. People see me as what I am and see me as beautiful because I am. I don't need all these extra trinkets to be me. That's the problem with most of these people. They all want to claim they thug and gangster, but they all need all these trinkets to make them feel like something. And the fact is, you ain't even in the race. You ain't even in the war. I mean, you can sit there and say whatever, man. I mean, first of all, let me say something, man, and I hope people really get offended by this. If you went to the military, you went to Marines, you went to Navy SEALs, any organization, you're already a coward to me.
Any veterans out there? Anybody out there with any family that's been in the military? There's no fucking excuse for you. There's no fucking excuse for you. Like I've been saying lately, somewhere there's a drainage ditch for everyone. Somewhere there's a drainage pipe for you.
Because you got manipulated by the system through mental lies, basically through mental warfare, and you were used and manipulated. That's weakness. See, the problem with everybody in the world is they think they're tough. It's like guys in prison with tattoos on their face. You're not strong, you're weak because you're allowing the system, right? And the
Are you speaking of which dream was he blasphemous in? This one in the last 2 or 3 has been extremely blasphemous.
devil, who again is God, right? In reality, right? At least the code for what you fear God, right? That's why the Vatican does all this evil. It's common sense. The only God you're talking about is the God that represents Rome, the Vatican, which is our enemy and who's done all this to us. So you either stand up to your oppressor or you're weak to me. It's just that simple. You want to believe in God, that's perfectly fine. I agree with that. I believe in God, but that's the point. I'm showing you the real God. I'm the seed of man.
Stu, he can go no lower. I think it was a stream that I covered a couple of days ago that he deleted, in fact, because I pointed out in my stream the level of blasphemy was the worst I'd ever heard. And a few hours after that, boom, it's gone.
Man, I'm the source. Do you not understand? He sent me to wake people up, the masses, to say, this is the real God, the real creator, which is love. Not to make a cult like they do, not to sit there and do all this weirdos. You can hear the righteousness when I talk. You can see it through my actions. I'm not running around wronging people and shaking their hand and then trying to snake them. I don't snake no one. You can ask anyone who ever dealt with me, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? Now, if somebody tries to snake me, even then, I usually don't snake them. I'm going to stand up for myself, though, and I'm going to do it direct. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is.
And he loves it, and he loves the protein as well.
Other than that, I don't know.
Not to mention the unique swimming action cleans between what teeth he has left.
I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. You know, I mean, I can understand why people get intimidated by me. Again, I'm not trying to be anything other than what I am. I mean, like I said, I showed nothing but love to those people, man. I was nothing but good to them. And that's the truth. I don't know why they even, do that. But then again, I do. And it's just, God already talked to me about it. Literally, he talks to me. He told me what it is. He said, their problem isn't with you. He said, it's with me. He said, they've been running from me. We're talking about God. He said, they've been running from me since day one. That's what God told me. God told me it's his issue to deal with them. And he's going to deal with it. Believe me. You feel me? He said, that's why all these people came at me, because they see God in me.
Oh, okay. That's very good. So how does that make you feel?
You understand? Because again, you understand we were built in the image of God. You understand? We don't.
Image of God. Yes. So how does that make you feel?
I don't know what God is really. None of us. You know what I mean? It could have been aliens. It could have been all sorts of things. It could have been huge. I saw a thing on YouTube the other day of like huge men, like giants. It could have been a multiple number of things. The fact is, it has to be a source. It has to be like an entity or like a source.
Okay. I understand that. So could you tell me a little something about your relationship with your mother?
Call it source. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Right.
You feel me? So like I said, my deal is I will gladly be the one of two people, meaning Christina and I, because I'm gonna make sure I save her soul, right? And she's already saved because she's good. But I'm gonna be the one and two people, me and Christina and I, who gonna make it to heaven for real. Because the way to make it to heaven, it's not about what you claim to believe.
But what I'm going to tell you is that the devil has deceived the entire world.
Okay, we can all just quit now. The only two people on earth right now going to heaven are Tyree, Sneed, and Christina, who after almost 3 years, he still doesn't know her last name. He still doesn't realize that the picture that's used for her is a porn star that specializes in gangbangs and double penetration.
The only way that the Bible can fact
Not really a resume for heaven, if you know what I'm saying.
come true again is because they filtered it into our subconsciouses. That's evil. The book was divinely written. It was written by God. So who is God? You see, y'all just have to wake up, man. You're being, it's like I'm in a bad movie where we're all like the ants in Bug Life, and I'm the one ant that sees the elephant in the room.
A Bug Life analogy? I didn't see that one coming, I can tell you that.
These people will see the elephant in the room and want to tell you and sit there and waste their time actually trying to convince me, oh, I shouldn't open my mouth. What? I should be evil like you. Well, I ain't, and I'm not going to be. You know what I mean? I know what love is. I ain't worried about all this God stuff. I know what love is.
You wouldn't know love. You wouldn't know love if it kicked you in the ass, or however one would care to phrase it. You have no idea whatsoever about love. You just don't.
You know what I mean? Because I got it in me. You know what I mean? So, you know, like when Christina's with me, she's going to see what true love is because I really have it for her. She's going to feel it. She's going to know that I love her. You know what I mean?
Boy.
And I think it'll be easier to explain at that point. You know, you can't say God is love. You know, God is God. You know what I mean? Now, is there a God who can love you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Does God love all of us? Yeah, we're his children. But trust me, he's very disappointed in a lot of you. And it'd be the same hypocrites.
Oh,
You
is
see,
he really?
You know, it's just like my one dude. I try to be nice and cool with him. He's all right, but you know, you came in, you were honestly the biggest hypocrite, right? And y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not even going to say his name yet, right? Because there's no point. But
he's all right, but he's the biggest hypocrite. Going on.
You know, I did see a good change in you somewhat, but it's like you're still doing everything that's materialistic. You're still doing everything that's kind of evil, you know? I mean, I'm just saying, bro, you got a lot of work on. So when you tell me, you know, he used the line like, don't be hard on myself. I understand and thank you, but you're not really in the position to tell me that. I'm not being hard on myself, man. I'm trying to breathe because I got a hole through me because of evil people who do witchcraft on me every day and built shrines. Okay, I took on witches' covens. I'm just trying to survive something that's unsurvivable physically. It's not just spiritual. So it's like, that doesn't mean I'm hard on myself. It means I can't breathe all the time. It's a big difference. When you got Satanists sitting there trying to make fun of me.
Well, we've been here for just short of 3 hours, and your mouth, much like mine, has been flying nonstop.
For my issues.
You're breathing fine.
I mean, that's something that I'll forgive every day. I'll forgive it, but God's not going to forgive it, and it shouldn't be forgiven. It's disgusting. I'm just that good of a person. Like I said, I mean, when I told them a long time ago, hey, yo, I really am the Messiah, that was not fake. And it's just going to take time for everybody to see that I'm not kidding. I was never kidding. That's all a Messiah is. A Messiah is somebody who's sent to this world to help and to save lives and bring people to love to our Creator.
So he mentioned being the Messiah the day before he left.
To steer them the right
Interesting.
direction. And in the process, a Messiah usually, like me, has sacrificed everything for the sake of other people. And that's what I've done. So, like I said, mission accomplished for me. We're not walking the same walk. See, you want money, and for what? Just to fulfill your selfish needs? Y'all wouldn't even know what to do with money, bro. Trust me, bro. I've had so much money I could buy anything I want. You know, I've had so much money. When I have money, I mean, I'm talking. I know how to wield money with power.
You know how to waste money in the dumbest of manners.
You know, I run the streets with money or without it. That's different. See, y'all don't understand. The reason why they don't like me so much is because my power didn't descend.
Yes, sir. I'm paying for the StreamYard thing now. I better get my use out of
Been
it.
great when I spent all my money. I turned right back around, made more, and even when I don't have money, I still run the streets. That was the concept of what I did with the Batman thing. So catch up. That's all I can tell you. You feel me? So that's all I got to say right now. I'll be back. Talk to you all in a minute. Much love, Christina. I love you more than anything. And I want to make sure that you hear everything I have to say and that you know the truth. You know what I mean? Because the truth can't be changed. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? The person and the only thing that loves you more than anything is me. And that's what I was created for. And that's what we're here for. So I know she knows that's the truth.
What a little sucker, huh, kids? Anyway, that's all that I have for you on this Monday, November 4th. Programming note going forward, let me tell you, it's completely wide open. It is totally wide open. If he goes on, the odds are I'll go on. Of course, I'm not going to hit everything. I will miss here, going to miss there. But yeah, since I'm paying for it, I had better have the rubber on the road with this thing. Fortunately, I love it. As always, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here for just a little bit or some of your Monday. I'm Richbartone, and until the next time, I'll talk to you.